Meteorologist Robert Koopmeyer says we'll eventually make it out of the single digits today, but we'll dip back down again tonight with a dose of snow.
The snow we are going to get here in the metro area will be completely light, dusty, fluffy. With as cold as the air mass is and what little snow we'll get, the liquid content will...
Hello?
We could even see a few flakes during Sunday's Broncos game, with the temperature expected to be about 20 degrees at kickoff. Denver has opened 4 shelters and is working to get all the homeless inside this weekend. Homeless advocates want the city to open the closed ballroom at the old Doubletree Hotel, which could house up to 200 more people, but the city council recently closed that area of the hotel. All city rec centers will be open today as warming centers. I'm Brenda Stewart.
Now, impact traffic.
All right, not too bad on the drive out here. I don't think there's going to be any rock scaling on I-70 where they closed down the highway there at the bottom of Floyd Hill. So far, so good. Actually, the mountain roads, I-70 in particular, looks great. It is dry all the way up to the divide. Here in town, we don't really have much traffic at all on the highways. There was some police activity southbound at 104th on the shoulder. It was causing some slowing, but that was about it. Colorado and Leetsdale on a crash. That's going to be a bit of a factor, a little bit of a tie-up there. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by the Brooke and Jeffrey Second Date Podcast.
Your date left. The food was great, and then nothing. Ghosted. Vanished. Witness protection?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. We'll call them and get answers you may not want to hear. Yeah, it's Brooke and Jeffrey's Second Date Update on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You could win $1,000.
Oh, really? Excellent. That's awesome.
9 chances a day to win $1,000. Listen weekdays 9 a.m. through 5 p.m.
It's that easy.
On Denver's talk station, 630 KHAL. Sponsored by Window Nation.
You'd love new windows, but don't want to pay a fortune for them. Well, during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 Windows free sale, you could also get 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 years. Hurry, sale ends soon, so schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com.
Selling your home has never been more competitive. Put Frank Duran, the real estate man, to work for you.
I will share with you how we give your home a true winning edge over your competition.
Call Frank Duran for a free market analysis of your home and more.
You will also discover exactly how I consistently net my clients more money than the market average. There's a good reason why my team and I are trusted by so many people.
Frank Duran, therealestateman.com, 303-920-1622 with RE/MAX Alliance.
2026 is here, and it's time to turn down the noise and turn up the freedom. Triple J Armory Littleton is your suppressor headquarters. And all January long, every suppressor comes with free tax stamps. Our Silencer Shop kiosk is right in store. Choose your suppressor, handle the paperwork, and you're ready to roll. Quick, easy, no waiting. We got the gear, the expertise, and the attitude to make your range trip smoother and quieter. Triple J Armory Littleton. Quiet, smooth, ready for action. Free tax stamps and on-site convenience all January.
Zero risk, guaranteed growth at mymoneymyway.com.
Now, here's your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bonus. That's bonus. Enter it now. It's the Dan Kapla Show. Afternoons 4 to 6.
Friday at 4. This will be fun. Heidi Ganal from the Rocky Mountain Voice in the house. Have the latest on the CSU Bat Lab story. Tina Peters and much more on the Dan Kapla Show.
Yeah.
Ripped off. Bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Welcome, my friends, to the only show of its kind. It's cold, and it's car day. My name's Marc Mager, and I am joined by our car experts today. We got Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission. Jeff, what's going on, man?
Oh, just making friends and losing money. That's kind of the name of the business, isn't it?
If anybody could guess what Jeff was wearing right now, okay, think of a UPS guy. Jeff's wearing
that's
shorts.
a good analogy, yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. What, Jeff, what's up with you?
You know, unless I'm going to get snow in my boots, I don't need pants.
It's incredible. Could you believe he was wearing shorts?
I know. I mentioned it to him. I was like, why are you wearing shorts? But
I bet
he runs warm.
I bet you I am $1. I bet you $1, rather. I am not the only person in this building wearing shorts.
Oh, I'm sure Dragon is too. We'll see here in a minute.
Dragon, I don't think I've ever seen in pants.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever have seen Dragon in pants. By the way, Kevin Calkin joins us.
Happy Friday, Mark.
Sheridan Auto Tech, man. We had an interesting one yesterday with you.
Oh, we got a follow-up for that.
Yeah, we do. Bo's got a follow-up with Shauna. We're going to talk about. I'll recap that. And, of course, Deputy Bo sitting across. We got Shannon, and we got Kelly, and we got Suzanne. We got everything cooked.
Good crew today.
We do. So, listen, it's easy. I got 2 lines up, 2 lines open. Any problems you have, car questions, ripped off by a contractor, you need help recouping money, you need legal advice, you name it, we can do it. 303 Martino. Simple as that, 303 Martino. And Kelly, we had an interesting message overnight. I assume it was a voice message, right?
That's correct.
Now,
that is correct, sir.
So longtime listeners are going to hear a blast from the past, a voice from beyond.
Mark, he was my case for a bit. I really tried to help him a lot.
Suzanne and I argued about this guy.
Yes, we did.
We actually somewhat argued at home. I don't want to say
not
fought.
like fight. We just discussed.
No, Suzanne, you have to understand that the entire conversation I had with him this morning was prefaced with him always saying, you were an angel to him.
Oh, that's interesting.
So wait till we get him on. We're going to get him on around 11:15. I'm not exactly sure what's going on in his life, but I'm interested, to say the least. And I know people on YouTube are like, it's this. No? Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, they'll definitely know him. He was a good part of the show for a couple months, but that's all I'm going to say.
Was he an ex-deputy?
I'm going to put it straight up, okay? In my opinion, not Suzanne's. In my opinion, he is mental. I'll put it that way. He is mental. He is definitely mental, but that's just my opinion.
Then he must have been an ex-deputy.
No, we did have an ex-deputy that went mental, though. He was perfectly fine till he started volunteering for us.
It got a little weird when, he was trying to be friends with our daughter.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, my God.
Yep. That was it. That might have finally brought Suzanne over the line to where I kept going, huh? We'll find out.
We'll see.
So 303-713-8255. Like I said, 2 lines open. By the way, this hour brought to you by Paul the Waterman, waterpros.net. The best for less. He's got water systems at under $4,700. Listen to this. Not only does it get rid of the chlorine, gets rid of the forever chemicals, all the plastics, it also softens the water, and he's going to throw in a point of use at the kitchen sink, reverse osmosis, all for less than $4,700. And let me tell you, the competition, well over $10,000. Suzanne and I bought a system from them 3 years ago. It's bulletproof, still running, works perfect. You're going to love it. 303-713-8255. By the way, Paul the Waterman, their website is waterpros.net. Now, Matt, what is going on with you, Matt?
2012 Chevy Colorado. For about a year, the ABS and traction control lights are on, and so those systems don't work. And then when it gets bitter cold like this, the lights go off and both systems work. So just wondering if the guys could point me. I'm kind of a do-it-yourself guy, so I was hoping they could point me in a direction and I'll start sniffing around.
Hey, guys, let me ask something on that real quick, though. When a light comes on, like a traction control or an airbag light, does that mean the system is actually disabled no matter what the system is?
Typically, yes.
So airbag light's on, that means your airbag won't deploy.
Yes.
And if the traction light's on, Jeff?
Well, if the traction light's on and staying illuminated under normal driving conditions, it's been disabled. However, when it also kicks in, so you're starting to slip, you'll watch it flash on the dash, letting you know that the traction control's taken over.
I got it. So what's the deal with the cold?
Well, were there any codes involved, when the lights were on?
Yeah, when the lights were on, you'd get a code that said bad ECU. But when it gets cold like this and the lights go off, it works perfectly. The traction control works, the analog brakes work, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's got to be something in the module. It's just the weather can change
That's
some of the
crazy.
solders and everything else.
Yeah, but how would like at 40 degrees, are the lights on?
Yeah.
But at 10 degrees, the lights are off.
That's right.
That's wild. I can almost understand the opposite.
I would, once it warms up and the lights come on, is aggressively wiggle the plugs on that ABS module and see if you can get any reactions. Probably a solder inside the box.
And then just that little...
The temperature can affect solder. Sure.
A little tiny one, yeah.
Yeah, even just the pin connections. And when it heats up, the pins are actually expanding.
Expand or
so
something.
You're not getting a good connection.
So, okay, let's say it is that. What does he do then? So he messes with the plug. How many wires are in that plug, would you guess? 20?
No, there's probably more than that.
Probably 40 to 50.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So now you know it's the plug. Now what?
You can tap on it. You can do a lot of different things to try to simulate, a connection issue.
It could actually be the harness too then, right?
Well, you know what I've seen a lot too? I mean, we just worked on a truck, no four-wheel drive. We took it apart. Somebody had used a test probe in the pin on the plug and expanded it.
So then it was loose.
So a lot of times these guys...
And then that change in the weather, it gets colder, it tightens up just enough for the connectivity.
We're talking micros, So connections are everything in that.
Can I ask you a quick question on that? When you're saying the ECU with the harness and all the connections, is that right on top of that module that actually has the brake fluid lines to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What does that module actually do? Does it basically tells the four-wheel drive to kick in, or what does it do?
It's the anti-lock brake module.
Yeah.
Okay.
One will cancel the other. So you won't have traction control if you don't have ABS.
The traction control typically works specifically off of the brakes.
Back to my original question. ABS light comes on then.
Yep.
We know airbag. If it's on, your airbags aren't going to deploy.
Yep.
If ABS light's on and solid, that means you will lock your brakes up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have it. It's disabled.
Anything else, Matt?
No, that's it. It's a 2012, and I'm 50, and I used to drive a 76 Maverick with bald tires in the snow, so I'm not going to spend much money on it. I'll just live with it.
I love it, man. A Maverick in the snow. That had to be quite the fun time. It's kind of funny if you learn to drive. I learned to drive in Jersey. And unlike Colorado, where the snow melts in a couple days, once it set in South Jersey, we were right outside of Philly. My God, man, there'd be a layer of ice and crud there for 4 or 5 months. So you learn to drive on ice. It's simple. I don't care if rear wheel, front wheel, didn't matter.
Yeah, we didn't have four-wheel drives and,
no,
all-wheel drive cars. Everything was a big tank, rear-wheel drive station wagon.
Yeah, I had what was I driving? I think it was like a Dodge Omni. I mean, it was a little turd.
Those were actually pretty decent in the snow in all actuality.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah. But I mean, I grew up on that. These people that come out from California or come out from states where they don't have snow to here, and our first snow hits, that's why the damn highway gets closed. I mean, simple as that. All right, 303-713-8255. Matthew, I'm going to come to you. An eviction issue. Christy has a question on a diesel pump. That and a lot more coming up right after this.
When you need home repairs, don't let it ruin your day. There's no need to worry, Plumline's on the way. From heating and cooling to plumbing to electrical problems, we'll fix it for you. Plumline, the name you can trust. Plumline, you can count on us. Service at home, service at heart. Plumline Services.
I've always wanted to learn French, but the app I tried didn't help.
If you want to memorize words in another language, there's an app for that. But if you want to really learn another language, there's Babbel. Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different. Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Babbel feels like it was created intentionally by people who really know what you need to learn another language. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Want to really learn another language? Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com to save up to 50%. Babbel.com.
Gravina's beautiful windows, siding, and doors for every price point. The only window and siding company not pushing one or two product lines. They deal with 20 manufacturers with over 50 lines of windows, beautiful entry doors, and multiple brands of siding. And truly the foundation and heritage every company wants. If you're in the market for windows, doors, or siding, check out Gravinas.com. That's Gravinas.com.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Welcome to the most wonderful time of the year, when millions of Americans open their credit card statements, scream in terror, and start looking for new ways to save money. If that's you, why not cut your wireless bill in half with a saver plan from Pure Talk? You'll get unlimited talk, text, and 3 gigs of high-speed data on a super fast 5G network for just $20 a month. Ho, ho, ho. Just dial pound 250, say micro, and Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team will help you switch in minutes. Again, talk, text, and data for just $20 a month.
Done right. Kitchens, baths, finished basements, windows, and doors. Brand new year? How about a brand new room or rooms? Hi, Dan Cicchini here. All new kitchen layout and a beautiful new look with a professionally designed total kitchen replacement or possibly a renew of that.
2.6?
Probably. I usually don't buy. I mean, a ribeye, I can't imagine that way. A ribeye, I got to have basically, well, I don't know, man. If I cook it like Ramsay, it's really good, man, actually. That's in a frying pan, super hot oil. Basically, you're sauteing a steak.
Tom Martino show. I know, I'm sure I'm
So I like thicker ones that I do a reverse sear.
Yeah.
I'll start them out on the Traeger for about a half hour.
Yeah, and then grill them.
Temperature up to about 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Sure
And
not.
then have the grill.
What do you eat them at, 120?
Well, it's killing.
I like them just barely done.
Yeah, I like 115.
She's more of a 130.
If you're not chasing it around the room, man, it's over.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like it though. Yeah. It was funny. She took me downtown to a place for expensive steak place downtown, STK.
Oh yeah.
You know,
we love STK, but
it's really, so that's once in a while.
It's trendy.
It is. So I'm hearing the waiter at the table behind me. And the guy's trying to order like well-done meat or something. And,
Is he bitching at him?
Just giving him shit.
I would too.
So we were going to try something, and he said, "How do you guys want it done?" I said, "Oh, just definitely well done." And then he starts, and I was smiling.
He starts bitching at you. I like well done.
You heard that guy, right? I said, "I'm just fucking with you." Just pass it over top of the grill as you come out with it. I don't
Slap it on the ass and walk it in the room.
Yep.
Stephanie Thomas does that.
Funny, man.
She doesn't like any red in her steak. I'm like, then don't order steak.
Isn't she getting a little better with that, though?
I like meat.
I don't know.
Remember?
My girlfriend's granddaughter will do that. She'll, so-and-so's coming over to the...
STK.
Now I got to ruin a steak.
No, yeah,
Take
exactly.
2 of them off and leave the third one on until you forget about it, and then go pick it up. And she'll get a bottle of A1 sauce and fill like a dipping bowl and dip it. Why even eat steak? Why not?
There's no purpose in it.
What do we have?
Some cowboy butter, some horseradish. That's about it.
Yep.
Cowboy butter.
Mm-hmm. What's that, Jeff?
It's compound butter. You can make it just about any way you want.
Just
with
anything you want to put in there.
Yeah.
Sage
That's it?
or
Mix it up with something.
Mix it all up in there. Then
Cowboy butter.
set it inside the refrigerator, and then you
Throw it
slice
out
off when you want
wax
it.
paper or something.
I
let
can't
it
get a hold of Brad.
harden up and then-
Mark, I wouldn't go to the eviction guy yet because Brad's not up.
Okay.
I'm going to text Brad.
What do we got there, Jeff?
All right, 303-713-8255. One line open, 303 Martino.
Good.
Simple as this. You've been ripped off. We have helped people to the tune of over $300 million. Cash merchandise, exchanges, refunds, and a lot of other stuff. We got a lot coming up this show. Don't forget, you can go to our YouTube channel and kind of listen behind the scenes of what's going on during the commercial breaks. And that is, go to youtube.com, go to Troubleshooter Network, Basically, just type it in the search, you'll find our live stream. We do that every day. Now, let's see. I do not have Brad O'Brien on. Matthew is in a pickle. Matthew, I want you to hang tight. As soon as we have our attorney up, which should be in a few minutes, I'm going to go to you. Oh, Brad, well, I don't see him. Is he on too?
He is on too.
Okay. Hey, Matthew, I want to recap with everybody that I'm going to bring up Brad O'Brien. Please fill that in for me, Kelly. Here's basically what happened. Matthew sent me some paperwork yesterday, and he went to court. He had an eviction hearing last Thursday or Friday, and it was granted. But interestingly enough, Matthew is on SSDI, and when you're on SSDI in the state of Colorado, they got to give you at least 30 days to move. So he was supposed to have a stipulation agreement, and the stipulation agreement was supposed to be signed and sent in yesterday to the judge. And the stipulation agreement basically said he would be out by 2/26, so basically a month from now. But he did not sign it. He did not send it in. Matthew, one question to you. Did you get it signed and sent in to the judge yesterday or no?
No.
I still wonder why you haven't done that, but okay. Because he's on SSDI.
Not to, and I was told different things. I didn't know what to do.
Who told you not to? Matthew, who told you not to? What attorney are you talking to?
No, I was just people.
Who are these people telling you not to sign a stipulation? Who?
Okay, just be patient with me.
I don't know. I've never been in a situation before, so I don't know.
I'm just telling you. Okay, if I see a homeless drug addict on the street and he tells me to jump off a bridge, I'm not going to jump off the bridge. That's my only point. Right. I don't know who you're listening to, but hold on, let me lock you in. Brad O'Brien. First of all, thank you, Brad. Brad is our expert on anything, and I mean anything real estate. It doesn't matter. Eviction cases on either side, and on top of that, anything to do with real estate, commercial or residential. Brad, you looked at the stipulation agreement. He never signed it. My understanding, and I don't have the CRC up in front of me, but I dove into it yesterday. When you're on SSDI, no matter what, they got to give you 30 days. And it looks like the true 30 days would be somewhere around 2/21. What do you see?
Yeah, that's right. Normally, there's a 10-day waiting period after judgment for possession enters against a tenant before a writ of restitution can be executed by a sheriff. But if you're on SSDI or another federal or government assistance program, that 10 days is extended to 30. But I saw the judgment, the order that was entered for possession yesterday, and it does say that it does acknowledge that he's on receiving SSDI and that there's a 30-day waiting period. And so February 22nd is the earliest that it could be executed. So it's not necessary to look at the stipulation. There's a court order.
Yeah. And then, generally speaking, though, if he wasn't on SSDI, that stipulation would be everything because that gave him the extension, and he should have had that in. But because he's on SSDI, it really doesn't even matter.
Right. A stipulation gets turned into a court order.
Yeah.
But here there was a court order entered without a stipulation.
Well, what about the property manager telling him yesterday he had to be out in 4 days? If they're trying to enforce that, Brad, what should this gentleman do?
Well, they weren't. That's a great question. Go ahead.
Yeah, we commonly see management people on the ground saying things that are just flat out wrong.
Got it.
You have to ignore that.
So you got to ignore it. But if they actually show up, well, first of all, the only one that can show up and forcibly remove them is going to be the sheriff, right?
That's right. Nobody can actually physically remove a tenant except the sheriff.
So Matthew,
in their hand.
Matthew, your immediate problem is basically not immediate anymore, but it's a month from now. I mean, actually a little less than a month. So what are you going to do? And before we even go down there, do you have any other questions for Brad?
No, I think he pretty much, I just wanted to make sure, I mean, I'll get out of here, that's no problem, but
yeah,
I didn't like the way she came and approached me in 4 days and said that was just not right. Nobody in their right mind to move out in 5 days. You know that, and I know that.
Yeah, well, the other side to that is, though, they served you a 10-day notice at some point, so in their eyes, it hasn't been 5 days. In their eyes, it's been a long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mark and Brad, how much time does Matthew have? Does he have 25 days?
He has till the 21st or 2nd, whatever's on there, Bo.
Okay. Yeah, well, realistically, there's no way a sheriff can get out there on day 31.
Got it.
That's really the first day that the landlord can call up the sheriff's office and schedule something. Then the sheriff's office opens up their calendar book for executing evictions, and they say, "Oh, we're 2 to 3 or 5 weeks out right now." As far as performing evictions.
Hey,
that's how it actually works.
Hey, Brad, let me ask you something. I'm going to put him on hold here. Hey, Matthew, the best to you, honestly, man. We got you the information. There's no way they can get you out no matter what they say. They can't forcibly try to remove you without a sheriff. And to Brad's last point, which is interesting, once they contact the sheriff, when that date comes in February, the sheriff might not be able to get out there for another 10 days or whatever. I mean, you might even have longer than that, but you better start packing. You better start looking for a place. I mean, I don't want you like a deer in the headlights. You're sitting there and we're talking to you a month from now and you're in the same boat. So you better get moving and find a place. But I do appreciate you calling, and I'm glad we could help. Hey, Brad, if a landlord, though, wanted to retaliate because they want this guy out, and let's say they shut the power off or turn the gas line off or whatever it could be, what kind of penalties would they face? What would happen?
Oh, pretty massive. That's called self-help, and that's illegal, and that will get them in massive trouble. There are certainly punitive measures by statute. I'd have to look up what those are.
Sure.
Thousands of dollars, attorney fees. It's not worth doing.
No, it doesn't sound like it at all.
You have to go through the court. You got to follow the procedures through the court, through the sheriff, to remove tenants the right way.
Are you dealing with a lot of landlords these days that are just having issues left and right with a lot of the rules that have changed in the last few years in Colorado? Like, basically only being able to get rid of a tenant even when the lease is up under only certain circumstances. Do you get a lot of calls just going, is that legal? I mean, do people question it?
Yes. It's become very tough to be a landlord in Colorado. A lot of requirements, a lot of nuances, and all the changes have been pro-tenant in the last 5 years.
Yes, I hate it.
How many rentals do you have, Bo?
I have 7 single family.
Oh, my God.
And I'm actually turning them over to a management company because my sister and I just cannot keep up with. It seems like they change the legal, nuances with the lease like every couple of weeks. Instead, it used to be every 10 years.
So, Brad, if there's landlords out there that haven't updated their leases in just years, I mean, they can call you up. I'll give your number out, and basically you can talk to them and get them up to snuff, because if they're dealing with a lease that's 5 years old or maybe even 4 or 3 years old, I mean, there's been so many changes since. There might not be much valid about that lease at all. Or if, say, for example, they're still charging for pet deposits, or if they're holding security deposits too long. I mean, there's been so many changes, it's crazy.
Well, if you haven't updated your lease for changes that took effect January 1 of this year, you better.
You better. Wow. Okay. Hey, Brad.
I have a question for Brad.
Go ahead.
Just real quick. Brad, on this 10-day extension to 30-day with the SSDI, does that exemption or continuation, if you will, does that apply to Section 8 tenants for the eviction?
I believe it does. It applies to SSI, SSDI, TANF. Victims and survivors of domestic violence, stalking, and some other situations.
Hey, I was going to ask you, what is TANF? I read that yesterday. What is that?
I'd have to see what it is. I haven't come.
Yeah, I saw that in the statute. I was like, what the heck is it? It's not that big of a deal, Brad. Hey, I appreciate it. Brad O'Brien, he is our legal expert landlords. I'm telling you right now, if you've got that bad tenant, you need to get rid of them. I want you to call up Brad. I mean, simple as that. And if you have not updated your lease, for goodness sake, reach out to Brad. He is our expert when it comes to real estate. He's a great attorney. 720-370-7388. 720-370-7388. That's Brad O'Brien. O'Brien Legal Services. We're going to take a quick break. Christy, you're up next. She's got an issue with a diesel pump. 303 Martino. We're going to have 2 lines open. 303 Martino. Call in now. I got Deputy Bo over here chomping on the bit to go after a bad guy.
Temporary assistance.
I'm chomping on a slice of pizza here.
He's chomping on a pepperoni.
It's a Colorado program. Did you hear
It's
this?
a federal program.
Federal?
Federal,
Assistance
federal
for
and
needy
state
families.
assistance. But
What is it?
Temporary assistance for needy families.
Got it.
Where do I apply, Kevin?
Yeah,
I fucking hate it. It used to be fun.
Could be worse. Could be in New York.
Yeah. No, I'm turning every time there's a vacancy. I'm turning it over to a management company, and then I'm at 1031 my stuff over to Vestera when I have someone totally move out.
That's all right.
Hell, in Denver.
Actively, running that stuff, that drive you crazy. Don't you get
And then in Denver, they make you have a real estate license. You gotta get a license for each property. You gotta maintain.
K&H Home Improvement, you realize these guys started 1956. That's like 69 years ago. That's absolutely incredible. They do the most beautiful windows, doors, siding, entry doors. These guys have it all, and they have that culture, that heritage with the company that you have to respect. Their warranties are great. Their products are great. They even have Alpen high performance windows. These are made right in Colorado for homes that want super insulation but yet have beautiful windows. You got to call K&H up if you're looking for siding, windows, or doors. Get a bid. They'll send someone out. There's no arm twisting. They're great people. 303-421-7100 or go to khwindows.com. You should have your tickets. Oh, he's got to go accept them, I think.
Yep. I'll just tell him, let me know if you get them.
Yeah, ask him.
So you and Isaiah going, Kevin?
I'm not going to go.
You can stay home, keep your butt warm, huh?
Just got to have the right clothes.
That's right, Jeff. That's
Thermal pair of shorts.
Yeah, we're in Colorado.
Shit.
Have long underwear.
You couldn't talk me into going to that game in this cold weather.
No, that'd be a lot.
It's not that so much. My grandson wants to hang with me, watch the game.
Oh, yeah.
You
gotta smoke something.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Good.
And it's a commitment to go to those games.
It is.
It's an all day. That's where I went. I had to plan a whole day to go to the game.
Because I don't like to try to park down there in the $300 parking spots. I take
God, is that what it is?
Leave my house about noon, head on down there, hang out, do this and that. You don't get back till 7:30 at night or something. So.
Yeah, isn't there a long wait to get on the train after
On the way
game?
back, it can be.
I definitely prefer the cheaper beer in the refrigerator.
I'm with you.
So.
Cheaper beer.
And I don't like sharing the toilet with 12 of my favorite friends.
I don't even like sharing the toilet with my wife, but she insists on going in there.
Hey,
You like to
Suze?
have your beer in your stomach, not on
Check your email.
Yeah, because
And Mark can check his as well.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's
depending on what you get.
and then you spill half of it when you're trying to find your seats and knocking over people, and
Oh, dear.
especially South stands.
I'm going to see if I can find the original one, too, Kel.
What's that?
Okay, we're
Yeah, that's
Todd Flyers.
about the 40-yard.
That's not the original.
It's from today or something. He's created new problems for
So
himself.
you got some overhang?
Just barely.
Dear
Well, that's
God.
good,
So
right?
the sun is over on the other side.
see
so
her
it does
scent.
help.
Oh,
So we're in the sun, but the speakers, I mean, in between plays and stuff.
At Trajan.
Come on, Ted. They're like behind us.
oh, really? It's loud. Oh, that's annoying. I wouldn't like that.
Good grief, this guy.
Because they put on a pretty good show. I don't know if it's the game, but the whole.
Did I give you the right zip code, Kelly?
You got him like.
Oh, okay. I think it's 80226. It's my sister's.
Ricardo.
What, do you want another? I thought you had enough, Kelly. You bring a different one in every
There's no
day.
such thing as an. Oh, you know better.
Oh, I saw some.
I gotta pay you like $2,000.
Okay, Ricardo.
documents at least.
Come to me, I would have done it for $19.99.
My chart. I've got the one. I was looking to see if I could
It's a
find the
high-end bag
original
made in
one.
France. That's
I
a
know what leak is,
oh.
but I don't know what the leak is.
I've just looked. I didn't see it, but could you just double check for me? In case I'm just missing something?
99.9%.
He sounds innocent. All of his medical charts. This guy. Honest to God. Okay, but anyway, let me get these ready for YouTube.
So, a couple of years ago, we had a dude call in who was passing out flyers to random women in parks because he wanted to be there.
I want to put up links to that when I tell you to.
I got him.
Did you find the original? The original's the bomb.
I remember that.
Her and I thought about
I think
it.
this is the original, but you're
I
saying...
want to see it in the email. Send it over to me.
You talking about this mystery?
All right, 303-713-8255. We got some lines open. You have any, and I mean any questions about cars, car selling, car leases, cars repair, you name it. I want to hear from you. 303-Martino, 303-Martino. Don't forget, you're going to want to stick around for the 11 o'clock hour. We have someone coming on we haven't talked to for a long time, and he's got a new request, which is simply amazing. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully he's got his act together. We're going to find out, though. 303-Martino, help at troubleshooter.com. You can email us as well. Now, Christy, what is going on with this Jeep? What kind of Jeep is it?
It's a 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee
Okay.
Edition.
Go ahead. What's going on? What's your question?
So I bought it on August 20th, and I left the lot with it, and it was as is. 10 minutes after I got on the interstate, it had the check engine light come on, and it said that was the diesel emissions fuel pump. So I called right back to the dealership, and they told me they'd get right back to me. Well, they didn't. So the next morning I called them again, and they were like, well, we'll get right back to you. So I just took the Jeep back to them. I had filled up the diesel emissions fuel, drove it up there, and they said take it to their auto shop. So they took it to the auto shop. They had it for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I get it back, and that was October 20th that I had bought it and took it right back on the 21st.
Hey, Christy, I got to ask something real quick. Where did you purchase it? What city? What dealership?
It was Colorado Springs. I don't know if I want to put the dealership out there because I'm still fighting.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on. I got to ask these guys something. In Colorado Springs, I know there's no gasoline emissions. Do they still have to do a diesel emission?
Colorado Springs is in the emission.
No, they're not.
I thought they were.
No, Colorado Springs, you don't have to do emissions. But does that mean you don't have to do diesel emissions either?
Probably not, yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so anyways, they replaced the dust pump, and then on October 27th, I was driving from Midway, which is where I live, to Fountain to go get an oil change done, and it's about a 10-mile drive. Well, I didn't realize it because there was no gauges moving or anything on the dashboard, but it was overheating. So as I pulled off the interstate to get off the exit, I noticed the steam coming from the engine. I pulled over, I got out, and there was oil all over under the hood.
Let's do this.
All in the engine. It was in the radiator. It was like sludge or like mud, you know?
Yeah.
And I called my friend who's an experienced mechanic, and he came. He loaded it up on the back of the truck and brought it to the house.
This sucks.
He was looking for the leak, and he wiped off the diesel emissions fuel pump. Well, he found where it sprang the leak. It was like where it connected to the fuel pump, the hose. The clamp was there, and just before the clamp, it shot out a hole out the side of the clamp, and oil went everywhere. So I got a hold of the dealership, and it was about 2 weeks later they finally agreed to take it and look at it and see what the deal was.
So what they find out?
Well, here's the thing. Whenever my mechanic looked at it, the skid plates underneath, they were barely being held on by 2 bolts. There's 2 skid plates.
What's the relevance of that?
Right. Well, all the engine compartment area, there was loose nuts, loose bolts, all in the area where the fuel pump would be. And I told the guy this, and they looked at it, and they finally agreed that they were going to replace the engine. So, come November is when I got the call. The end of November is when I got the call that they decided that they were going to replace it. I got a call a couple days ago saying, well, day before yesterday, for me to come in and sign some paperwork.
Yeah, so what was the paperwork, Christy?
The paperwork basically was just saying that I was agreeing that they were going to order an engine and replace it.
Yeah.
But it had nothing on there as far as the warranty on that, which the man that I spoke to...
Well, Christy, hold on. Now at this point, I do have questions. So where's the vehicle right now? You don't want to say the name of the shop, but is it literally at... Is it where you bought it, though? Or is it, did they send it to a shop?
They sent it to Windsor, Colorado.
And when someone's asking for a signature, is it the shop or is it the people you bought it from?
The dealership.
So the dealership's asking for a signature. Do you have a copy of what they want you to sign? Can you email that to us?
I did take a picture of it yesterday with my phone for my AI.
Can you text it?
Unfortunately, it didn't save it. I don't know why it didn't save it, but...
Did you sign it?
No.
Okay,
No.
so you didn't sign it. We don't know what it says. So where are we at with the engine at this point?
They still haven't ordered it because I wouldn't sign it, and I told them that I wasn't going to sign it because...
Why wouldn't you? When you read it to the best of your ability, what the hell did it say?
It basically said that they were going to replace the engine.
Yeah.
And that they were no longer going to be responsible, basically, after that was done. They had originally told me it was going to be a 12-month warranty, 12,000 miles, 12 months. So when I asked the lady, I said, there's nothing in here about this warranty that they told me about.
Christy, hold on a second. Are you saying what they told you? Follow me here. What they told you when you bought it, did you have that 12-month warranty? Or I'm sorry,
no,
you did not. They were saying just on the...
when I bought it.
It was as is, but the engine they were going to put in there, they originally said would have a 12-month warranty.
12 months or 12.
But that was not on the paperwork.
No.
I would assume, guys, if they're buying this engine from Jasper or somebody, that's the warranty it came with. Yep. And why do you really, you already said you bought it as is. Right. Why would you care at that point? In other words, right now you have nothing. Right now you don't have a truck, and you have a truck that needs an engine. Why would you care even if they won't put that on there, if they're going to put a new engine on it at new cost? I was more worried a shop was going to hold you hostage.
It's actually used, first of all.
Yeah.
And it's now not a 12-month warranty. Now they've knocked it down to a 90-day warranty.
Okay, but hold on, Christy.
When you started.
Hold on. I want to take this break, and I'm going to talk to the guys behind the scene, and we're going to come back and give you some advice and talk about it. And if you want us to call over there, there's other options too. But I really want to, I want to get our ducks in the row because all three of us are thinking probably the exact same thing. So everybody hold tight. 303-713-8255. We got a couple lines open. 303 Martino.
I've been called worse.
90 days more than she had when she bought the
Plus, you're going to know a lot in 90 days. Mm-hmm. She put some miles on it, right?
No warranty the day she drove away.
Are you sure that, she was originally told 12 warranty. Is the dealership wiping their hands of any warranty, and the repairing shop will continue to carry the warranty?
The dealer is having her sign it.
Right, but whoever's doing the repair is the one who's actually extending the warranty. Is the dealership saying, hey, if you have any more problems with this, we don't want to talk to you, talk to these guys.
That's right. Well, we'll ask her that.
And is it?
But no matter what, she's crazy not to do it.
Right.
And they're not charging her for this engine.
That's what I thought. I thought the shop was trying to get her to authorize.
The dealership is
because she bought it as is. So why are they giving her? And
we've stuck our necks out far enough. This is it.
But if they don't get that sign and she has another.
Hold on, guys.
Okay. I have
Mitch Floria, the art of granite, we have used him so many times in our house. If you want the most beautiful, and I mean it, the most beautiful, perfectly fabricated countertops, granite, quartz, marble, you name it, he has it. theartofgranite.com. Mitch is so great. They'll come out. They'll do all the measurements. They'll talk to you about different colors. You can go out to their shop in Golden and meet them. They have so many slabs out there. In fact, he just expanded. But please check it out. Their new website's coming quick. But go check them out. Call up. Make the appointment. theartofgranite.com. theartofgranite.com. Now, Joseph A. Lazarig, my goodness, I hope you never need him. He is a criminal defense attorney. DUI, shoplifting, assault, child abuse, domestic violence, murder. He has done it all, and he's the best. He knows all the judges. He knows all the DAs. Well respected. So if you're guilty, he's going to get you the best deal possible. And if you're innocent, he can get in front of a jury and fight for you and prove your innocence. Put this number in your phone and do it now. 303-429-6200. Joe Lazzara, 303-429-6200.
Hello, I'd like to please place...
This morning was a shit
I'm
show.
not taking Todd till after. I'm just simply not taking him until next hour, just so you know.
I get in the car, I spill iced tea all over him. Then he has to go in and change. Then he forgets something for work because he had to change clothes. It was a shit show. I was like, oh my God.
We'd like it just the regular large.
And it's like, what happened is I didn't screw this lid on all the way, and I had it sitting between us. His elbow hits it, goes all over him. Oh my God.
Like that, because before I usually walk the dogs.
I got you.
Yeah. My girlfriend needed my truck blocks.
A
hers, I needed to
sausage,
move the truck real quick. So I stuck the truck keys in my short.
Sunday.
I just go out, lock the door, and she's
That's
gone.
it.
And then I realized that the keys.
Extra keys, yeah.
That I just locked the house
God,
up with.
I almost
are in my
forgot that.
short
God, I would have been fired.
Because I just got out of my routine. It's something that I don't normally do.
Yeah, mixes you up.
Maybe we try to get Drew on later if it's slow.
Drew from New Jersey?
Just see what he's doing in his life. We haven't heard from him for a while. He might be in the fucking pen somewhere.
I doubt
Okay,
it.
all right.
We can surprise call Tom with Drew on.
See how well his air conditioning is working this time of year?
Yeah. I love when Drew said, yeah, the young ladies at the grocery store came up to me and want to have sex with me. Yeah, okay, Drew.
No,
you know that happens.
No, how did he put it? He didn't say want to have sex with me. He said get in my pants. It was something like so 80s. Like,
We're just checking to see if your diaper was dry, for God's sake.
What did he say? He said get in my pants. You two bees, you remember. What did Drew say about the women wanting to screw
I wasn't urinating. I was incontinentious.
Incontinent.
I was incontinent. I wasn't urinating. Did you get out of the car, go behind the tree, and start pissing? Yes, but it was incontinence.
That's hilarious.
It was fully planned incontinence.
That's actually one of the great parts about being a guy. Our urinal is everywhere.
I can honestly say I've pissed on every side of my house. So there's that.
Got my youngest.
Keep some ice out.
When he was bouncing around, a 2-year-old with a diaper, I mean, he couldn't use the toilet because he was so used to peeing outside.
It's fun outside.
Oh, yeah. No, he's standing. You look at
Go all the way. Drew said that women wanted to go all the way with him. Thank you, that Tom Guy 13.
You remember Miles taking a shit?
He didn't shit. He pissed.
No, I'm pretty sure he took a shit in the neighbor's front yard.
No, but it was just...
He was like 4.
Oh, well, that would...
Put him up to it?
Yeah, did you do it on purpose?
Go shit in the front yard.
My little brother, when my mom was shopping with him, they were at Sears, and he was in potty training stage. And then he was all proud of himself. Mommy, look what I did. Well, he's sitting on the display toilet.
Oh
my God.
Sweet.
That's in a movie, too, I've seen.
Yeah.
Taking a shit in the fucking showroom.
Very well, and I do expect the shipment probably in 4 days.
So they.
Oh, some Louis, huh?
Well, you know.
What kind of bag did you buy? The Neverfull?
Yes, Girl Friday. Drew is a godly man.
Speedy 27?
No, he's godly to himself.
Yeah, I'm being facetious.
He pretends to be holier than thou, that's for sure. and his life sucks because he's super religious, according to Drew.
Life according to Drew.
That sounds like a good book.
Yeah.
Oh, there was
Life according to Garp.
Garp. Remember when he's getting, is he the one getting the blowjob?
They run into the car.
And she bites his dick off.
Ouch.
She runs into the back of the car while he's getting head. Oh, my God. Isn't there an airplane landing in that, too? That was a great move.
Bites his dick off.
All right, 303-713-8255. Now, Christy, we've been talking about it over break. Here's the bottom line. You bought it as is. You know that. They're willing to put this engine in. Guys, how much a used engine from, like, Stadium or whatever, how much would a diesel engine like that cost?
You know, a retail job with probably $8-9 grand.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot, yeah.
And I didn't know this. A 2014 Jeep Cherokee had a diesel option?
They do have a V6 diesel, yeah.
Oh, my God. I had no
They
idea.
have them available for the Patriots, too, the smaller version.
Wow.
Is it a good engine?
Well, they didn't make that many of them.
It was
They weren't all that
Mercedes.
popular.
It was Deutsch. It was a Mercedes engine.
When we think of a little 6-cylinder diesel like that, does that mean it could be good for, 500,000 miles like a big diesel?
Absolutely.
So it's a decent engine.
Yes.
So even if it's used, Christy, how many miles are on the used one?
There was 15,000.
Oh, my God. You're getting
15,000.
Yeah, probably a total vehicle.
Yeah, it's about time to change the oil in it.
Yeah, I would Christy, I would just get it done. I mean, I would tell them, look, I talked to somebody. I'm willing to move forward. Honestly, I think they're doing something great for
They're
you.
above and beyond what
They
they
don't
should
have
do.
to give her an engine.
Yeah, they don't have to do anything for you. Although the emissions part, they do have to do diesel emissions in the Springs, but not gasoline. I looked it up, which is odd, but yes.
Yeah, those motors wholesale are $6 grand just for the motor.
Yeah, Christy, you got to get it
You're
done.
getting a heck of a deal.
Right. And I do appreciate that they're trying to fix it for me and that they're working with me on it. It's been almost 5 months.
Well, I'm not going to argue the time sucks, but think of the betterment. Well, how many miles were on the engine you had that gave out?
That's the one that's got the 15,000. I don't know what the new one has. They don't have that information.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute.
They've got that info.
Yeah, they'll have that info.
They haven't given it to me.
Well, that's
They haven't
fine.
given me
I
info.
don't even
And I
know.
asked them.
I don't even know if it really matters, guys. Because let me say something. Anything they do is good at this point. And if she has it for 90 days and they're willing to give her a 90-day warranty, parts and labor, right, Christy?
Right.
How much are you going to be able to tell about this particular engine in 90 days? Are you going to, if she drove it to you, Kevin, or drove it to you, Jeff, and you guys listened to it and took it around the block, whatever, are you going to have a good idea if that's going to be a good engine? But I mean, if it shows up and knocks and smokes and making noise,
exactly,
it's a whole different deal.
Yeah, typically you can find all the problems in 90 days.
Yeah, in 90 days, if you put some miles on it, you're going to know if you got a good engine or not. But I want to circle back to this. They don't have to be doing any of this. We deal with shops all the time, especially up north. We deal with shops all the time that would high-five each other now and laugh at you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. My question was, there's the ECU problem too. Like, I know they have to make sure that it goes with the vehicle, or it could, cause it not to run, transmission.
So wait a minute. You think they're going to hand it back to you and it's not going to run? Let's get back to reality again. They're going to
I'm
put
not
the
saying
engine.
It's not going to run, but I'm saying, there's those options that, those are the things I have
Well,
to worry about.
let's let the experts chime in. Kevin, you're over there chopping.
Yeah, no, we swap 5 motors a week. We don't have ECM problems. That's a myth. I don't know who's telling you that, but don't listen to them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
Right.
These guys are doing right by you. I would run down and sign the paper before they change their mind.
Take a box of donuts with you, too, as a thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Christy, we're seriously not kidding. We're honest to God, this is really good information for you. And a box of donuts is not a joke.
Right?
Yeah. Get it done. This is really good of them. In fact, it's amazing, actually, to be
I'd like
quite
to know
honest.
the name of the dealership to give them kudos for doing this, Mark, because we get so many problems. I think it's great that they're stepping up and giving her an engine on a car that they sold as is.
Yeah, and Christy, why don't you do this? When the engine's in and it's running good and you're happy, call us back and tell us about it so we can, say it. Because honestly, I'm not kidding when I say this. I know you're frustrated. 5 months sucks. That part I agree with you. I assume they don't have any kind of something you can borrow. A loaner?
Oh, they gave me a loaner card, but
Okay. Christy, come on. I'm going to put you on hold now. Look, and I am not kidding. I'm going to say it again. Go get a box of donuts. Bring it down. You probably pissed them off not signing it. I understand. They said a 12-month warranty. Now they're not. They probably figured out how much this engine costs. They're probably upside down in this entire deal. It's a solid engine. If you get that engine put in and everything's running, bring it over to a shop in Colorado Springs. We have Honest Accurate. Have Jesse eyeball it, and he's going to know if that engine was installed right and in decent running order, and it should last you. How many miles if she takes care of it?
100, easy.
Easily.
Wow.
So get it handled, I promise, Christy. No BS. Get it done. And I'm not kidding. Bring the donuts down. Look, we got a lot going. I'm going to bring up someone that needs advice on a life coach right after this. It's a very interesting story. He's been calling into the show for a long time. We're going to have two other lines open, 303 Martino. 303 Martino. Join us on YouTube over the break. Go there right now. Type in Troubleshooter Network. You'll see our live stream. We'll see you in a sec.
A life coach. Let's refer him to Shannon Scott. He'd be a great life coach. Yeah.
She's in the Springs. I like Jeb. Bring him a box of donuts. No.
Yeah.
When she said loaner car, that's where I was just like, my head's ready to blow.
That's refreshing to see a used car dealer do something
Really,
like
she's
that.
just stuck on that damn the original 12-month warranty.
Like I said, she probably
On
pissed
any
them
used
off.
engine back in the day that we swapped out, we knew pretty quick that thing was going to fucking hold. Those are, for the shop, that's always iffy. Or for the dealership, because, you get a shitty fucking engine.
It happens.
Yeah, then you're swapping it twice. Do those places, is Stadium still around, or are they gone?
They've been blown
Stadium Auto Parts.
Is it still an auto parts now?
No, I don't think it is.
I lost faith in it long.
Yeah.
It must have taken a ton of money. That had to be one of those fun sites. I mean, all the fucking oil in the ground for 100 years. Oof.
Kevin, why would she even need the engine replaced? It's just a diesel fuel pump.
We're not seeing it all. I don't know. But if they want to put an engine in,
Okay. I'm just curious.
I'm sure the shop knows why they're putting an engine in.
And it's more than the diesel pump or the fuel pump.
It had to be more than that. She said where the hose goes, oil went everywhere. But if the oil went everywhere, it probably seized something up, maybe.
yeah, if there was another, oil cooler light or something with the DPFE,
Is she was talking just about
I
death?
thought it was diesel fuel, not oil.
Yeah, when she said oil, I was thinking oil.
the DEF fuel pump is what they replace.
What is that, Kevin? A DEF oil fuel
The diesel exhaust fluid?
I got to put a shitload. It's fucking bullshit. That's what it is.
So
It's
you put
bullshit.
something in the exhaust?
Uh-huh.
Why? Is that sort of
For an afterburn?
It gets rid of the
Particulate.
soot or the particulate.
It collects in the collector, and then this creates a high temperature fire.
Burns it off like a kiln.
When did they start putting those in?
God, like 05.
Longer than that, yeah.
Is it an
Mine's a
emission?
16.
Is it an
I've got
emission?
it.
It's expensive, man. So in my bus, it takes, oh, fuck, man. So you got the price of diesel, then to fill mine up, if it's down like at 1/8, fuck, man. I mean, it's every bit of.
Will it run without it?
It's another $80. What do you pay for your DEF?
Paying, I think, about $9.99 a gallon.
Yeah.
Mine $9.99 for a 2.5 gallon jug.
Why do they do it? Is it an emission thing?
Mine's got like a 20-gallon tank. It's if I'm on the road and I'm filling up like at a truck stop, that fucking shit's like $2 or $3 a gallon, maybe even more actually. Yeah, it's way more than that.
Do they pump it out there so you can fill
Yeah, you can fill it on the sides.
Yeah, just on either side of mine, but you'd pull out a super long hose.
Do RTD buses are government exempt?
If they're not
Vehicles exempt?
if they're not exempt, fuck no, that's national.
natural gas anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's not natural gas, there's nothing exempt except for farm equipment.
Then you can run red diesel.
Tractors
Yeah.
and shit.
Military's exempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
They run
sense.
the bypass on all theirs.
You can buy the.
If you get caught, you're in big trouble, man.
How do they catch you?
Well, it's some places they'll actually put some down your gas tank, make sure you don't have red. That's why it's different
Well,
colors.
if you put red in there, though, I mean, you're going to smoke like a bitch.
People will see it.
They'll know it.
It's a different diesel.
And it's tax-free.
Oh, tax-free.
Yeah, it's for like,
That's
you know.
why when you had that gal that said she
Combines,
accidentally got it in her car over there in freaking South Park.
Yeah, we were like,
Oh, I worked that case. The nozzle was different, but she was able to.
The nozzle was different, and then that pump. I'm very familiar with that station. That pump is so freaking well marked.
Yeah.
The Stevie Wonder would know not to fucking do it.
And it was just red, right? It's like farm equipment only.
They bought her an engine. I was surprised. This is clearly.
Do you think like my little 3-cylinder diesel tractor? Do you think that? No, I don't put DEF in it.
No.
Yeah, I just put
you could
diesel.
probably buy the red for that.
Yeah, but I don't even know where I buy it. It's not.
I don't know if you can even get it down here.
Is it that cheap? Is it like a quarter, a lot cheaper?
You could probably get it somewhere in Kiowa or somewhere. I don't know.
I can't think of one in Kiowa.
Okay.
Can't think of one in Elizabeth.
But that's federal for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So do they color it so they know it's tax-free fuel?
Yeah, it's got a dye in it.
That's
There is
crazy. I
people
didn't know
that'll
that.
run it in their trucks they're not supposed to.
Oh.
There's no doubt about it.
It's
Farmers that have like a farm truck and they're getting that shit.
You
all
got the
the
farm
time.
plate?
It's a much higher sulfur content.
Yep. Which is better for somebody.
Is that good?
Because it lubricates.
Yeah, that's why. You're using Standardine or Alliant, aren't you?
What?
In your
Fuel additive?
It's
in your
interesting.
bus?
You mean the DEF?
No, inside your fuel additive.
I don't think so. No, I just asked.
You should be.
You should, because the high pressure pump, the CP4 pump, can blow up from lack of lubrication.
So what do I want to put in it?
I use Alliant. I prefer Alliant, but Standardine's also a good product.
How the fuck would I mix it? My God, I have 200 fucking gallons.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Jesus, wow.
2 or 3 in when you fill up or something.
But when they lowered the sulfur content, you lost lubrication.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what's wiping out all the high pressure pumps in the diesel.
And injectors.
So what is the lubricant in it? Just oil, basically?
Yeah, I'm not a chemist, so I'm not going to get too far into that. But you'll get a little bit of a cetane boost. Nothing you're really going to notice. It's going to lower your gelling point. I don't know how much you use it during the winter. And the lubrication factor is the biggest one you're after.
Okay.
You can buy it on Amazon. They have ones that are called single shots. You're not going to want those. You at least get the big bottles because, like, the single shots will treat 30 gallons to.
So you want it in there all the time, basically?
Every time you fill up, I put it in before I fill up.
Yeah.
And so that way, when I'm filling it, the filling process mixes it up a bit.
On there with 200 gallons, for God's sake, it's probably going to call for 20 bottles.
200-gallon tank.
No. Because the large bottle that I get it in the large bottle instead of the single shot because it's a little bit cheaper, and that services 60 gallons.
Oh, okay.
You might be able to buy it in larger bottles other than that too.
That's just a lubricant.
It's got its own reservoir, everything, Bo.
Oh, it
fill it up
does?
just like
you have to
gasoline.
show me when
The DEF.
DEF.
Yeah, we're talking fuel.
And it added a shitload to the price of a diesel, not only to buy and manufacture, but it added a shitload to maintain.
250 gallons. It's a half a gallon, and it's $23.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not, and it's cheap insurance.
Anti-gel, blah blah blah. I mean, I'd read up on them. They're not all equal, but yeah, this particular one. So you dump a half a gallon of junk in there when you fill it, and you can have a little extra. It won't hurt you.
Yeah, having more is not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I tell you what, the stuff stinks.
Oh, it does? It stinks.
Diesel stinks.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
joke in the shop. If somebody hasn't done it yet, it's like, yeah, man, smell it.
Smell this.
Well, that's like
Smell
the
this.
Ford Posi additive, the old stinky green stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sticky green stuff. All I want to do is put the hurt on you.
Welcome, my friends, to the only show of its kind. My name's Marc Mager, and this is the Troubleshooter Show. If you've been ripped off, taken advantage of, if you need some help, maybe a contractor took 50% down and never showed up, we go directly after them. In fact, There's been so many times our deputies literally show up at the work site or the door. Deputy Bo, sitting across from me, showed up at an apartment complex not long ago. You guys will love this, because they booted someone's car that they shouldn't have. He hung out. They called the cops on him.
Yeah, and he wanted a description of me too, and I said, "Well, I'm pretty easy not to miss." So
yeah. It's crazy. So when I say we get directly involved, folks, we do. We get directly involved with problems with neighbors, contractors, attorneys, doctors, dentists, anybody, technicians of any sort, from any walk of life. We get involved, and we love doing it. And speaking of any walk of life, well, first of all, I want to tell you something. Compass Insurance. These guys are absolutely amazing. I got an email last night. They finally, we talk about Compass Insurance for so many years, it's nuts. But finally, this guy, Ralph, literally sends over his deck page from, it was either Allstate or State Farm. Sure enough, Compass saved him. Not only did they get him better coverage on his auto and his homeowners, they bundled it with whomever. I think it was Safeco. Not only did they get better coverage, it was less money. Saved him about $1,000 a year and got him higher coverage on the house because his house was actually underinsured. These guys help us, Suzanne and myself and Tom, every single year. They reshop all the companies for all of our coverages, including our RV coverage, our motorcycle coverage, our trailer coverage, our homeowners coverage, our business coverages. You got to check them out, compassinsurance.com. Now, Ricardo. What?
Also known as Todd.
What's he want to go by this time?
You'll have to ask him.
I will. Todd, I'm going to bring you up. And Todd, how are you doing, Todd? We have not talked to you for a long time. First of all, how are you doing?
Been feeling, to be honest, overwhelmed and tired.
That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. So I've got to tell the story for people out there real quick. We first heard from Todd probably 5 years ago, Suzanne. What are we thinking?
2 years ago, 2023.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2023.
Or 3, I should say.
He had a problem, and I'm going to explain the problem. And Suzanne and I actually got into quite a few arguments over you, Todd. I don't know if you know that or not. Suzanne really likes you. She's an angel with you. I mean, it's pretty remarkable, actually. But I got to explain to people kind of where this entire backstory is. So the backstory is this. Todd was out at a park, I believe like in Colorado Springs. Is that correct, Todd?
Somewhere in Denver.
It was in Denver.
Exactly, Colorado Springs.
Yeah, so he was walking around in a park with flyers. And he had these flyers that basically were scaring women. And they were scaring kids, and men were getting a little upset on them, but he would hand them to mostly women. Do we have a copy of that flyer?
I do, Mark.
And we're going to do a couple things. One, so I just want people, you got to understand the backstory before we talk about what's going on with you now, Todd, so people understand where we're going. At first, I wasn't even sure this was a real call, but it's as real gets.
Yes.
So he was handing out these flyers, and if you go to YouTube and go to Troubleshooter Network, search that. We'll put a picture of the flyer up.
Yeah, you got to hit the live chat to see it. Yeah,
hit live chat and just look at the link. Suzanne will post it. But read what the flyer said, Suzanne.
Well, it's kind of long, but basically it says, what's been your favorite part of this city park so far? I'm hoping to respectfully form new platonic friends, not just with guys, also with cool, open-minded lady friends through Facebook or Instagram, whatever they prefer. Meetup groups, parks gathering to see if they have kind-hearted nature, interests, values that I have too. Then it goes on to say, hello there. It's great to hear from everyone. I'm Todd. I'm a good gentleman. I'm 27. I'm from Denver. I am a health lifestyle person. I'm a Disney fan. So it has his phone number on it. How is having a dog enriched your life is also on the flyer. So yeah, he was handing these out.
So he was handing these out to a lot of women at the park, and people were getting upset about it. And how did it, when the first call came in, Suzanne, what was it about? I think he was in trouble of some sort.
Yeah, and I should say at the end of the flyer, it says, I enjoy Mexican food and more. I'm close to my parents. I could really use some casual conversations to make some new social interactions.
Yeah.
So if I remember right, he was getting reported on Instagram. His page was getting reported.
They took him down, right?
Yeah. So, and I think Todd was frustrated, and
he couldn't get through to anybody at either Facebook or Instagram because they kind of blocked him because people were like, this is really weird. This guy's walking around the park handing him out. And I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, if this is a real call, and I still have you up, Todd, so just bear with me. I actually was like, this is crazy. If this is real, this is not good. I mean, this is really strange. So Suzanne actually took a different approach. She was like, I think this guy is legit. He's a real caller. He's not trying to pull one over on us. And I think that he really just wants to meet people and get friends and stuff.
yes, and Todd has a disability and has services that he uses for his living and social interaction.
Yeah, he's in the system.
Yeah, so I reached out to those folks to sort of see what kind of groups would be good for Todd to make connections and friends with like-minded folks.
So Suzanne reached out to his social worker and other people, other organizations, to hopefully find him friends in a more appropriate way than handing out flyers to women in a park. So then it got real interesting. You think it started off interesting. Then what happened, Suzanne?
Well, what happened, Mark, is he was assigned to this woman who was a resource navigator. She's an advocate.
Yes.
And she was trying to help him. Now, this is going back to 2022, so you might be on this.
I am right.
4 years.
It's been a long time.
And I got this email saying, I wanted to give you an update. I'm not going to use the woman's name.
Go ahead.
Wanted to give you an update. Ricardo did not like the boundaries I set with him regarding our professional relationship, so he's opted not to work with me moving forward. I did provide Ricardo with several resources to engage in community activities. He's given links, addresses, and telephone numbers to several organizations that have free programs. So this is where I remember it being left.
So think about this. No, you're missing one part, and I might refresh your mind. Unless if it's the same woman. So if it is the same woman, I think it's a different woman, though, a different social worker. They were getting the police involved because Ricardo would not stop bothering them.
She was threatening, too, that she would have to call the police if Todd did not respect her boundaries.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Todd, we got multiple calls from people that we were setting you up with to actually help you find friends and get you into different clubs or organizations to where you would have a little better life. But every time we did it, and I mean this, and I got to put you on hold, and I'm going to let you talk after the break, of course, but people had to have a little color on this situation. So the bottom line was we had multiple people that worked for the state of Colorado or different organizations that came into contact with Todd that basically maybe got the police involved and definitely threatened and would not allow him in the organization anymore because Todd does not understand lines. I don't know why. Then I'm going to say one more thing. Mm-hmm. This whole time, remember, Suzanne and I are on totally separate pages. She wants to help Todd, and I understand that. I feel that way, too. I'm hoping we can help him today, and I'm hoping he's changed his ways. But where Suzanne finally, at some point, crossed over into my zone was when what happened?
Well, he was being nice, and I was feeling sorry for him, Mark. Okay, I really did. And he was curious about our family, and so I had sent him a picture of the kids, and then he was requesting to be friends with our daughter and get her number. That's where it kind of, and then I was like, oh my gosh, no good deed goes unpunished. I felt a little bit awkward about that. I didn't really say anything to Todd about it. I just sort of started ignoring his calls and texts.
Well, I'm hoping, Todd, you've learned some lessons on boundaries. And we're going to see what you are talking about, a life coach after this. I pray she doesn't have a restraining order on you if there's an issue with a life coach. But if you're just looking for a life coach, we'll talk to you right after this.
I remember.
Did I tell that story good?
Yeah, it all came back to me. I remember the
I
guy.
can see once your daughter got in the equation, that would have been
He's trying to find her on Facebook. Nothing about the son, remember.
Yep.
And when we talk about handing out flyers, only women.
How old is he?
27.
Okay. Yep.
And at the time, Addie's like 19.
Yep.
He's got a good heart.
Gravinas! I think I do it better than Larry, but maybe not. We got to get Larry on one of these days and see who can do that better. You know, Gravinas has been around, oh my goodness, the Front Range for so many years. It's crazy. Windows, siding, doors, they do it all. Here's what I love about Nick and the gang. That's Larry's son. Larry actually moved and retired to Florida. Nick now runs it. This is a family business with just great longevity. It's just a great business. But listen to this. They have over 50 lines of windows from 20 different manufacturers. They'll have stuff for a fix and flip. They'll have stuff for a $10 million house in Aspen. They have everything. They have great prices, great line of entry doors, sliders, siding. You got to check them out. If you're looking for any of those products, you better get a bid from them. They'll come out, talk to you for free. Gravinas.com. Simple as that. Gravinas.com. Let's talk bathrooms. How about a construction company or a contractor that focuses on one thing? Suzanne and I use these guys. Discountbath.com. You get whatever you want. They have the best materials. You can get a steam shower. You can get a fancy toilet. You can get heated tile floors. You can get everything you want, or just a tub to shower conversion. And they do those for less than $10,000. They also have financing where you have zero interest for 12 months, sometimes longer. Any kind of bathroom you can imagine. They'll come out, they'll talk to you, they'll give you different ideas. If you don't want the tub anymore, let's expand the closet. Let's do a California style closet. You get the idea. As basic as you want to the most beautiful bathroom you can imagine. They do it, and they do it at a discount price. Discountbath.com, discountbath.com, discountbath.com.
Yeah, I won't even reach out to my nieces to get their social media information.
No, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it, Tim. I got it.
What?
I couldn't figure out how to block out his number on the flyer.
Oh.
And that's something you usually do for me.
Yeah, you're right. You don't. It's just weird.
No, I won't. You know, I wouldn't think about reaching out. I mean, I haven't even reached out to my son's fiance. You know, if they reach out to me first, fine, I'll friend them. That's fine. But
when my dad turned about 70s or mid 70s, he'll walk up to kids in a restaurant and like pull a quarter out of their fucking ear. You know that trick? Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, Dad, those fucking days are over. You just don't walk up to small children and pull a fucking quarter out of their ear. Someone's going to punch you.
Mm-hmm.
Times have changed.
Should I go ahead and post or still wait?
If you got the number blocked out, post it.
All right.
Remember, people on YouTube, he was literally handing these out in the park downtown.
Does this one have his number? Yes. Oh, my God.
Oh, he's got multiple ones?
Well, I got two different flyers. The one that got him in trouble today.
Oh, he's got it. Is that the one you read? Wait.
The one I read is from...
Long time ago.
Yeah.
So he did another flyer today?
Well, I think this flyer is why he's calling. Or not a flyer, it's some... I don't know what it is, Mark.
Don't put that one up yet. We'll do that one second.
But I'll just get this blocked out.
Yeah. Just put my phone number in there instead. I could meet someone.
Put Tommy's.
Yeah, put Martino's number in there. Oh, God. That would be the worst April Fool's joke ever. All these people calling you thinking you're a pedophile or something.
It's funny.
No, I had a friend that, as an April Fool's joke, went around to a couple of truck stops, and he put another guy's phone number on there, requesting dick pics.
Oh, my God. It's like in the bathroom door, you know. You carve it in there for a good time.
Did you say go ahead and post the first one?
The first one. Remember Dumb and Dumber when...
I've actually never seen it.
Oh, God, he looks up and carved into the wall, it says, he's in a truck stop men's bathroom. And he's in there taking a shit, and he looks up, and it says, for a manly good time. Meet here at midnight on January 4th, 2023. And he looks down and looks at his watch. It's that exact time and date. And this big truck busts through the door. And he just goes down and starts sucking his thumb. It's so funny. He goes, huh.
File upload. Where did it say that? Under pictures? Oh, here they are.
Look at that, Oklahoma. Fucking Oklahoma is going to be a skating rink. Kansas skating rink. We kind of lucked out.
I've gone through freaking ice storms in Kansas before. Those things are just a whole different beast.
A lot of but Oklahoma, that black ice, you can't fucking tell if you're on asphalt, cement, or ice. All right, 303-713-8255, one line open. By the way, we're going to go back to Todd right now and try to help him out, Ricardo. I don't know why he's got two names. Why is that, Suzanne? I totally spaced it.
Mark, I don't really know why he goes by Todd, but that's what it's not his proper name, but like a nickname or something, and that's Todd with one D.
So we put up that one flyer. Go to troubleshooter.com, or I'm sorry, Troubleshooter Network on YouTube, so you can get an idea of it. Maybe you fall on Suzanne's side originally, that it's all, I don't even know what you say.
Well, I don't think he had malicious intent. I don't think Todd was ever meaning to harm anybody.
I don't think he was meaning to harm them, but I think he was looking to hook up with women.
It makes people uncomfortable. I think Todd needs and is looking for a companion at the time, and it makes people uncomfortable when they're getting a flyer like that from a gentleman in a park.
Yeah. Todd, so what's going on today? Suzanne said you have, is it another flyer that got you in trouble again? What are we working with today, Ricardo? Are you there?
I hope we didn't make him feel bad.
I don't see. Kelly, if he's there, I'll be happy to talk to him, try to help him.
It looks like, from what I'm looking at, can everyone please report these 3 Instagram pages? Don't follow them. These followers posted false claims and targeted harassment about him. And so,
is this a flyer, though, that he's handing out?
This looks more something like a screenshot that he edited.
So he's got people that are reporting him.
Yeah, and
on Facebook.
On Instagram.
Well, I'm not so sure that's right either. So if we can get Todd back up, Kelly's working on it. I think basically over the long break is what happened. I think we'll get him back up. Meantime, everybody hang tight.
And real quick, Mark, the other thing about this is he puts he's a Disney fan, here's my number, and this is a red flag. This would be a red flag. Text only, phone calls don't go through. I'd be going, what?
What is this Disney fan thing?
Todd is a very big Disney fan.
And where is that? Where are you reading that?
Off this screenshot that I have.
You got to put that. You got to put that one up too. I mean, you really do. Now, look. I don't know his intent in life. I have no idea. But I'm telling you right now, if Suzanne and I let's take it even further. I'm walking through the park with my daughter, and this guy comes up and is handing this man that looks around 30 at this point. Is that Todd still? I can't hear you, Kelly. Once again, I still can't hear her. Anyhow, 303-713-8255. I'll go to Ray and then tell me if we do get Todd back up. Hey, Ray, what's going on with this engine?
Well, I was just curious. I got a 2021 Ford Edge with the 2.0 EcoBoost, and I've read nothing but bad about the EcoBoost motors. I didn't know.
I think both of these guys were. I think if I could judge by Kevin's look, he doesn't like them.
No, there was a major mistake.
Are they just trash?
They are. When they fail, they're garbage.
Is there anything you can do to make them better?
You can buy us something else.
You can retrofit. That's great, Jeff.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about trading in on a Honda with a 3.5 liter.
Yep.
Sounds like anything's better, right?
Yeah, the EcoBoost was a horrible mistake.
Yeah, they had problems with the turbos, period. And they had problems with dropping valves, and then it's a complete loss. They had a big recall on them.
Yep.
Really?
Some need heads, some need engines.
Ray, I'd get rid of it, trade it in like you're saying, before you're forced to trade it in not running.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
I
brother.
thought that's what you'd say. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, 303-713-8255. That is Todd back up. So Todd, I'm just going to go to you. Tell me what's going on now. Suzanne says there's people out there on Instagram or Facebook or whatever that I guess are reportedly reporting you for bad behavior or something. What's the deal? What's going on?
Well, the deal is the people were actually harming my reputation on my Instagram.
Why though? Tell me why they were doing that.
They were doing that just because they hate my fan page.
Your fan page?
Yeah.
And where is your fan? Do we have a copy of his fan page, Suzanne? And what does that mean?
I'm
fan
scanning
page?
a QR code on this flyer to see what it takes.
What does that mean? A fan page, Todd? Who are your fans?
A Disney character, specifically Todd the Fox.
Okay, so you're a fan of a Disney character.
The Fox and the Hound, yeah, the Fox.
And the Fox's name is Todd.
Oh, it is.
A lot of things that represent me.
So why do you relate to this Fox? I know nothing about this Fox.
He's a great character. I learned something more about his journey, similar to my journey when I get bullied.
Give me an idea of tell me when you get bullied. I want to hear that part.
Mm-hmm. Like, for example, people teasing you from school,
Yeah, but you're 27. You're not in school now. We all got teased at one point in school. Let's talk about now.
What I'm talking about right now is the people haven't even been listening to my story in the first place.
Todd, do you understand? And I always feel like I'm hitting my head against the wall when I talk to you, because we have told you so many times, we have hooked you up with professionals that either work for the state or organizations that help folks. And you always seem to cross a line. And that's not coming from me. That's from the people. That's literally from the woman that calls up and says, I can't deal with them anymore. And that's what she does for a living. That's what she does for a living. So when other people, you come off very aggressive, Ricardo. I think that's probably the biggest problem here is how aggressive you come off, and people truly worry, is he dangerous? That's where this all comes from. They're not trying to pick on you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're absolutely wrong, though. I was only asking for support for my Instagram page. Without this support, who's going to be able to follow and leave comments, at least, on my Instagram account?
I have no idea. Why are you, did he write this, report them to Instagram, Suzanne? Is this your flyer you created?
It is.
Yeah, so
let's talk about the official Rose. I'm not going to say the entire name, but what did they do wrong? Why do you want people to report the official Rose, which is not a real thing, but you know who I'm talking about, to Instagram? What did the official Rose do to you?
She crossed my boundary after I asked him to please remove this post because it has my name, and I don't appreciate it.
And what did the post say? What did it say? Can you find it, Suzanne? You see the name of that. What did the post say, though, Todd? What did you say to her or him?
Well, basically, from my past interactions, but that was the past.
Okay, but what was it? Okay, it was something you did in the past, but what did you do in the past? What was it that got her so mad where she put your name? What was it?
I was sharing my phone number, and she took a screenshot on the private message, and she wasn't supposed to do that. This Rosebud follower, the username.
Okay, go ahead, Suzanne.
Did she? Oh, this is a different gentleman. I'm sorry. She said, watch out for this guy.
What'd she
Today's
say?
episode of drama.
Hold on.
Apparently Todd hasn't moved on from drama that happened in 2020 or 2019. Today I get these photos sent to me of a flyer he apparently put up in Denver. I'm pretty sure that somehow it's illegal or at least punishable somehow. Telling people on the streets to go report other strangers. If you see this flyer, ignore it or take it down. This is something I will not accept. Now, this was put up in June of 2024 about you.
Exactly. I was only asking the people to please report these people.
So you're walking, wait a minute, Todd, you're walking around the park a year ago or a little more than that, and you're handing out the flyer I'm looking at that says report them to Instagram, and there's 3 different people on this particular one, and then there's a barcode to scan that brings them to your website?
Well, the thing is, Rosebud never removed the post when I asked them in the first.
They don't have, hold on. I got to take this break, but they don't have to remove a post. I really got to figure out what you really want us to help you with today. Yeah. But, I thought you would have learned your lesson about walking around in a park in Denver, handing out something like this. I don't know. I don't think, it minimum, I don't even think it's doxing. Go ahead.
Oh my God! One of these posts.
Hold on. Let's take this break.
Oh my gosh!
Is it bad? Hold on, Todd.
Concerning.
Hold on, Todd. Hold on. Everybody, hang tight. That's called a tease.
Yeah, it's a tease. Yeah.
Did you read the little disclaimer thing he put on the bottom of the?
By the way, I'm a nut.
Let me look at it, Jeff.
I'm looking for social justice advocacy support from women. Women are far more cautious online and are disproportionately affected by privacy violations. But the support is open to anyone who values online safety. Texting me does not establish a romantic friendship.
No spots?
Doesn't look like it.
No, not here.
What?
Let me see. Kelly should have.
Let's check it out, Zach. Zach's the new
deer in the headlight. Look, spots.
I'm seeing spots.
You can just whisper them.
Whisper them. And spots.
Okay. We will have the highest number on YouTube we ever had because of this.
We're already 130.
Wow.
Literally, we will break every record.
See, I
Keep Todd moving.
Go the other way.
What?
This is the kind of thing I would just.
You'd be like,
shoot, there is 140.
Frank Duran, the real estate man. Let me tell you about Frank. He made us so much money on our house in Castle Rock. He works the entire Front Range. Well, actually, he works basically, I don't know. He works Denver Metro for the most part, but he goes out to Franktown and Elizabeth and all kinds of places. But he's the best realtor out there. Our house in Castle Rock, he got a bidding war going. That was amazing. We got more for our model than any other model for sale at the time. Then he negotiated the house we bought in Franktown down over $100,000 using certain pressure techniques that only Frank can do. He's the best. In fact, Frank sells more homes in 1 month than most realtors in Colorado sell in over a year. Check him out, FrankDuranHomes.com, FrankDuranHomes.com. He's such a...
It's concerning.
You can tell he's got mental, he's disabled.
We already know it's true. We know he's mental. There's no doubt.
No, I mean mentally disabled.
I know that.
He's not got a high IQ.
I still think he knows what he's doing is wrong, 100%. I think he knows he shouldn't be doing it. He's been told. When a social worker has to threaten to call the cops, there's something fucking wrong.
He knows it's wrong, but he can't help it.
No, bullshit. He can help it. He doesn't want to help it. I know what she's saying.
Okay. Oh, my God. Todd, why did you do this?
Oh, wait till people see this shit.
Oh, my God.
Do we have these to put up?
Not yet. This... He is so stupid.
He gets himself... He's going to find himself in the fucking
Oh, my
pokey.
God.
Well, don't wait till we're on air.
Right, don't wait till we're on air.
I will get this ready to post.
Make sure off air that Todd knows that Kevin Calkins got an extra bedroom
in the basement.
Yeah.
A cot.
And a fox in the backyard.
With a snow cap.
It's amazing. The first time I talked to him, within 1 minute, I knew he was dangerous.
Within a minute.
I guess arguably that's still what you're saying. You don't think he's dangerous.
Well,
After
seeing this,
seeing whatever, did you guys see what she looked like a minute ago?
Yeah.
She was reading something very concerning.
oh my God.
Are you on his Instagram page, or what is it?
It's a screenshot of his Instagram page that I'm going to be posting.
Jeffrey.
He literally.
Don't say it.
Here.
Yeah, you had a
You're gonna
different
have to
facial
scroll in on
expression,
it.
Suze.
Everybody thought, Jeffrey Dahmer was a nice guy.
Yep.
Up till middle school.
Just the way he talks, it doesn't seem like he could possibly be violent to anybody. He's just off the...
Well, I mean, why would you risk it, though?
Kevin, you're right. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the same...
Well, we don't even know what she's looking at yet. You might think opposite in a minute.
Okay.
But even still, would you want your daughter going on the date?
Fuck no.
See? Okay. Yeah. You don't even consider it? Yeah. You got to go with...
Are you trying to find it, Jeff?
Well, if she's got all that over there.
But I'll have to read some of this for people not on
With you as soon as
YouTube.
possible, okay? Just be patient with me, okay?
He doesn't usually use profanity.
It's been taken down.
has it?
Yes. But
Does
let
he
me
use
just forward this
profanity
to
or
you.
no?
Josephine, hi.
What?
Does he ever use profanity?
As soon as possible.
I don't recall him ever using
doesn't know
profanity.
cuss words.
And I want to say this was his first call, I think, was like 2021, 2020.
You guys have to scroll, you have to zoom in. But the actual page, the Disney.Todd, has been reported and taken down. You can't reach that anymore. But this gal screenshotted what he put.
Oh, so Instagram, are they Instagram or Facebook?
It's all Instagram.
So Instagram literally pulled it.
Yep.
Instagram pulled his page.
Period.
That's why he's back again, I'm guessing. This guy. I'll tell you what this gal said. I'll read
Call
this.
Frank, FrankDuranHomes.com. That's FrankDuranHomes.com. FrankDuranHomes.com. FrankDuranHomes.com.
Yeah.
What kind of pizza you get?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Here we are.
All right, 303-713-8255, 303 Martino. So I'm going to bring Todd back up in a second here. In fact, I'll bring you up right now, Todd. So Suzanne's, we're kind of piecing this together. Suzanne, so kind of explain it. There was a particular person, we're not going to give out their info.
Right. So this person on Instagram post about Todd because she or he, I assume a she, went to his blog page and found this concerning stuff where Todd created like a picture of this particular Instagram user is a dog lover. So I guess Todd, it looks like he created a profile picture for her that showed a gun at a puppy's head. And then she put, y'all remember AKA Todd, right? Well, I just found a blog of his that is full of misinformation and lies. He states that I and my friends, followers, bullied him, which is far from the truth. Basically, what happened is he's insulted everyone on his profile by posting pictures of the account that he was targeting with a gun pointed straight at them. So people got mad and spoke out about him. Doesn't matter how big of an account he was, they spoke out. And yet I'm the one he's calling a bully. He wanted friends, quote, end quote, by threatening them. So people had enough and reported his account, which ended up being taken down. You can read all of this on his blog.
Todd,
That is all by.
Todd, do you understand? And we're going to, I want to put that up on our link.
Everything what she said, this is incorrect.
Todd, I'm going to let you talk in a second. YouTube.com. And I want to hear from people on it. Go to YouTube.com, hit Troubleshooter Network. You'll see the link to exactly, the things we're talking about. Todd, I want to say one thing, then I'm going to let you talk, I promise. The one thing I'm going to say is if you're really taking a gun and making it, what is he basically?
Todd, you created a picture of a gun at a puppy's head?
Well, yeah, why would you do that, Todd?
Okay, please let me explain.
Go ahead, explain. Yeah.
It'll be very simple.
Simple.
I was angry, yes, because the dog was calling me a rapist and it wasn't true, so I got very angry.
The dog was calling you a rapist?
Yes.
Okay, keep going, Todd.
He was the one who hacked my account in the first place, and he wouldn't accept it.
Todd, I want you to clarify something. When you say the dog called you a rapist, are you talking about the profile picture of a human that happened to be a dog, or the dog itself called you a rapist?
The dog himself.
All right, keep going, Todd.
Called me a rapist.
Okay, keep going.
A rapist or a racist?
Rapist, like raping.
Like raping.
Okay, gosh, Todd.
The things he thinks I was raping young woman, it's not true. Zach. I was trying to be a role player.
Hey, Zach, I need you to tag all this.
Make believe.
You were trying to be a role player. The dog's talking to you. Todd, you need so much help, man. I mean, really, this has been going on 5 years on and off. What can we help you with today? And I'll be straightforward with you. I think you probably hear things. I think you have more problems than what I know of. I think you probably need help. And I would like to get you help. I'm not going to help you by...
Well, let me ask you this. What does it take for people to remove those guys? Is just the past?
I don't think they should be removed. And I'll tell you why. I think you can be dangerous. And I've told you this before.
That's not true, sir. I really...
Todd, do you think it's normal if I told you that a rabbit just came up to me and told me a bedtime story?
I was very angry at that moment, but I wanted to...
Todd, it's not... Todd, it's not the point that you were angry. And I'm giving this to you straight. It's the point that dogs are talking to you. Dogs don't call people rapists. That's not normal. I don't know how else to tell you that. That is not normal. Your brain is not working, Todd.
Susan, he's not letting me talk.
Go ahead, talk, Todd.
Explaining.
Okay, go ahead, Todd.
Susan, no. Tom is wrong. Rosebud?
Yes. The Instagram user that put some of this up, yes.
The thing is, the puppy with the gun, right?
Yeah, that's disturbing, Todd.
He was calling me a rapist. I know it.
But do you think you're helping your case by putting up a very disturbing photo like that? Do you think you're helping yourself?
That's why I was asking.
You know something?
No.
You know, I'm going back to where I did originally when you called in on this. We have tried to help you with different people, Todd. I'm putting you on hold now. We have tried to help you in so many different ways. It's crazy. We have literally put you in touch with social workers to find you friends. And you pissed that away. You pissed everything away. And I'll tell you again, you're delusional. And I'm sorry if people don't like what I'm telling them. I've dealt with you 5 years, Todd. I believe you're dangerous. And this goes out to our mayor and everybody else in Denver. Listen, you had a crazy guy running around in a park not long ago trying to kidnap kids that didn't get in any trouble because he was Looney Tunes. Now you're listening to one right on my airways. I have the guy's information. He's got dogs talking to him. For God's sake, someone in Denver, give a shit.
Oh, dump.
Did you get that?
Yes.
Went off.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. He got that. He got it.
I wonder when we'll hear from Todd again. Holy shit.
Well, what's to hear from? I mean, you're not going to help him. You know, if there was some help coming.
Someone needs to go pick him up.
Well, but that's Mark's point. There's nobody to pick anybody up.
Because then we just let him go anyway.
Yeah.
What's that, Jeff?
Yep.
Just let him go anyway.
This guy shouldn't be let go.
Arrest him and let him out.
Don't they have a place in Pueblo for people like that? Isn't there a mental hospital there?
That's not.
There's one over off the corner of...
You want to call your sis?
Yeah.
There's one over off the corner of 26th and Wadsworth would be a good spot for him.
26th and Wadsworth, let's get...
What's over there?
Crown Hill Cemetery?
Okay, yeah, I missed that.
Really
one.
funny.
There's the cemetery, and then it's like, yeah.
You know, dragging and...
He's the reason they invented wood chippers.
The Art of Granite. I got to tell you something about Mitch Floria. If you want the most beautiful fabricated countertops anywhere, he also has a line of cabinets that are awesome if you want to replace those, and sinks, of course. But if you're getting the kitchen done or the bathroom, you're not going to find a better place to get countertops. His crews are unbelievable. They come out, they do all the measurements by laser. Back at their own shop, they fabricate whatever stone, marble, quartz, granite. Then they come out and install it. It's going to upgrade your house. You're going to love it. I promise you, they're the best. And Mitch has one of the lowest prices around. TheArtofGranite.com. That's TheArtofGranite.com. You want to become a landlord? I want you to look at Vestera Turnkey. Barry can help you become a landlord. He's going to find the right house in the right area of the country. You're going to buy it. You own it. It's all yours. He's going to find a management company to help you operate it out of state. You're going to cash flow or get very close to cash flowing while the property is appreciating. Once it goes up in value, you can sell it, and a lot of people buy multiple ones after that. Check it out. Learn the system. VesteraTurnkey.com.
I'm sorry, did it? You said I was asking you why.
Oh no! Oh no! Do you want to talk to Todd?
Part of all this is, where they just keep kicking these guys out because they don't know what to do.
They don't want to do them.
Someone like this slips through the cracks.
But like Mark was talking about, the guys kidnapping kids on the playground, they just cut them loose.
I think I heard Sheriff Steve saying they've got him back in custody for something else, though.
He's going to listen
But
to it right now.
yeah, because that's the thing. He's going to keep going out there and fucking shut up.
I'm eating so healthy. I'm dry January. I'm like, I'm ready for this month to end. We're going to Vegas for the Super Bowl. Did you get a hold of her?
Yeah, she's going to call me.
Okay, Ricardo, I'm going to call
Well, I
you.
can do that. Do you want to go down and do that in a minute?
Back on so you can stay
Okay.
in peace, okay?
You can leave your stuff.
Don't forget your pen.
All right.
So you're going to be doing shots February 1st?
No, not shots.
You can have your time.
I will have a beer.
Since you're not
You know what I bought?
feeling like you have enough time,
old-fashioned mixes.
just talk to Mark. He's totally willing to put you back on so you can
You're a
talk,
bad influence, Kevin.
When I told him to tag it.
Have you ever bought those ones that are already pre-mixed? Like
So he ended up dumping the whole thing?
No, God, no. Just the, when I told him, when I said, Zach, tag it, I wanted the audio because I'm sending that audio somewhere.
So you put your own bourbon in.
Put your own bourbon in, and then you take like a teaspoon of this, mix it. You can garnish whatever you want to do, and that's it. So all the sweet syrup, all the everything is in that little bit.
Nice.
It's called Smoke Show.
Okay.
They got five different flavors.
Nice.
Yeah.
On Amazon or what? Probably, huh?
Probably. I don't know if it's on Amazon or not.
I would find a Total Wine.
I've been into port wine.
Port wine's incredible.
Bo just
Good
brought
port
me
wine.
some.
Yep.
Apparently, some guy he knows buys am I going to say this right? A cask?
Yep. A port wine.
Of port wine, then they rebottle it.
Yep.
Look at this.
That's how they do bourbons, too. Oh, very cool.
It says Deputy Bo's 2012 Duro Valley.
Portugal.
I haven't tried it yet.
back on the air.
Well, how bad can it be?
I'm sure it's delicious.
The fact that what we talk
Well, I told you I got spoiled because we had that 30-year-old Tawny Port.
media right
Oh, yes. And what'd you call that? What was that? Old-fashioned mix? Smoke?
Smoke Show.
Yeah. So I'm going to put
I just
you on
like 'cause
hold,
all
okay?
of
Oh, look at that cocktail syrup.
Yep.
Here's the classic.
Hi, Eric.
Classic orange.
Orange. Oh, right there.
All right. Thank you. I'll be right out.
That's
All right.
dangerous.
Yeah, that is dangerous. But those others with the, what is that bourbon? The orange and the green.
Oh, is that Bullet?
Bullet, yeah.
Yeah, they have a
those-
pre-mix.
Yeah, those
like
are-
with the already alcohol in
I
it.
mean, you can just store that in the freezer, just drop a straw in there.
That's dangerous.
The green's pretty good too with the rye.
I love rye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like rye on its own, but in an
Yeah,
old fashioned,
right.
it really adds an edge.
You ever had a rye beer?
Oh, my God.
Mark likes a
Tell
rye
him
beer.
about my rye I love now. The Jack.
Oh my God.
It is so good, dude. Jack Daniel's 133 proof. It's called Casket, and it's cask. 133. I'll send you a picture of it.
Yeah.
All right, 303-713-8255. I'm going to decide over the long break coming up. I got to just take a little break from Todd. Todd, I don't know. I might go to you next hour. I might. I don't know. I don't know what else to really say to you, but I'll talk to Suzanne over the break. It's like I want to help you, but no matter what I've done over 5 years, anything we've done, and we've gotten so perfectly involved. And I'll tell you what kind of scares me, Todd, and I want you to think about this. You're progressively getting worse. You're progressively stepping further over the line. And I don't know where that ends. And that's where I go back to how crappy Denver is when it comes to treating people and helping people like you, honestly. And if you guys didn't see the crazy guy running around on every local news channel trying to kidnap children, that literally was let right out again because of Denver, and our city council and our mayor don't give a crap about anybody. It's amazing. It's really amazing. And here's another one. And you can come back this, and I've tagged this entire show. I know exactly where this is. So when something does escalate, and I'm going to send this audio over to somebody, and when this does not, when no one does anything and something happens, at least I'll have the big, I told you so. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. So, Todd, I have no idea, to be honest, if I'm going to go back to you or not. It'll all depend after this. I got to go on to a car question right now, though. Josephine, what's going on with you?
Well, I have a 2008 Subaru Outback. It's got 95,000 miles on it. And a couple of weeks ago, my signal light stopped working on the right side. So my son changed the bulbs. The only thing, it didn't come on. The headlight comes on, but my signal lights on the right-hand side don't come on.
Does the rear one come on?
No.
Now, why would that be?
Well, does it illuminate on the dash, or nothing's happening?
No, it comes up on the dash and it clicks real fast.
Okay. Well, then you may have the wrong bulb or something.
Yeah, because usually
or a weak ground, one or the other.
Isn't the real quick click is generally the bulb?
Generally the bulb, but it could be a loose or weak ground that's causing the bulb to not come on, and it will act the same way.
Now, if one of them's out, I guess I never thought of this. So if your front headlight's out,
front turn signal, yeah,
or turn signal on the right, do both of them not work?
Well, they may flash very quickly, or they may just come on and stay on.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, they're not flashing at all. The turn signal on the right in the front, and turn signal on the right in the back is not coming on.
Could that be a flasher?
Yeah, but the flasher doesn't work left and right. It works all four.
It just doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yep. But, like I said, you can even put the wrong bulb in and have an issue.
Yeah, how do you know it was the right bulb? Did you match it up at the parts store?
Yeah.
Well, yes, we have the manual, and he got the manual out, and we got the right bulb according to the manual, and we've had to change them before.
Okay. When did it start, Josephine? When did you first notice it?
About 2 weeks ago.
Huh.
I'm sorry, pick up a car that you don't own.
That's just something you just got to pull it apart, check for all corrosion in the sockets and everything else.
Where do you live?
What's your first name?
In Pueblo, of course.
In where?
Pueblo.
Oh, in Pueblo. I would think you could bring it down, honestly, just to any little automotive shop. I don't think it's going to cost you that much at all. Like Kevin said, it could be corroded. It might be the wrong bulb. I mean, that's possible. And when you push them in on an 08, I'm sorry, Josephine, but Kevin, on an 08 like that, an older vehicle, when you push them in, then you turn them, right?
No, these just plug straight in.
Oh, they plug straight in.
Yep. They're little wedge-type plugs. Yeah.
Could you do them upside down?
Nope, they only go in one way.
They only go in one way.
Yep.
Is it possible you bought a bad bulb?
It is possible.
Well, I don't know.
That would be weird.
I think he got it.
Well, and the fact that she's had to do it before, I mean, I know particularly on my truck, I have to change my headlights on a regular basis because they have socket problems. So if she's been doing it over time, the socket might just be flat out worn.
Is it always at one side?
No, this is the first time it ever happened.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, we've changed the light bulbs or the bulbs before when they stopped. Never.
Well, you mean it's the first time it's ever happened where a new bulb hasn't fixed it? Josephine? Yeah, she did. I heard her for a second. She's still on. It's her connection. If she comes back up, we'll talk to her. But think about that. So she's saying, I think what she meant was it's happened numerous times, but when she buys a new bulb, it works for a while. I would guess that new bulb could be bad.
It is. It's possible. But we replace a ton of sockets.
A socket.
Yep. They get water, corrosion, everything built up in them, and they lose content.
And that's it. They're not LEDs back in 08, right?
No. They're filaments.
Okay. Yep. All right, 303-713-8255. Question on getting rid of a car from Rick. And let's get to question real quick. Rick, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So I have a 2014 Nissan Pathfinder. Of course, it's got that CVT transmission. And last week I drove it home from work, parked it, and now it won't move, won't go into reverse or whatever. Long story short, we purchased another car, and now I'm just wanting a recommendation on who or what companies are reputable that would come and pick up that vehicle.
All right,
I know a lot of these.
Hold on, I want to figure out if you're trying to get money for it or just want to get rid of it. But I've got great ideas no matter what. But you're going to have to hang 303-713-8255. We do have one line open. 303 Martino. Get your car calls in. Maybe you were dealing with a bad contract or anything else. We want to hear from you after the break. 2 hours to go right here on the Troubleshooter Network.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you going to recommend the Jeff Dick
Hang on for me.
What's that?
Were you going to recommend the Jeff Dick Foundation?
The Jeff Dick Foundation.
I wanted to go ahead and contact Kevin over at Sheridan Auto.
Pizza. Yeah, that Todd gets me. I swear to God, he gets me.
Sheridan Auto Tech.
Don't you almost think like he's like? Doesn't he come off like it's almost fake?
It's not, but I can give you one that's in Colorado Springs. Well, I definitely have a guy outside of Colorado Springs.
I already ate it. Thank you very much for offering. I'm sorry, I brought it for breakfast today. So a creepy guy.
We don't have anybody in Pueblo. You would have to Google that. Okay. So the person we have, and I just need to make sure got to put you on hold. Hold on.
Let's try
We had a real,
and then it's just right.
Perfect. Yep. We had a date.
It was creepy. I'm sorry. You got the photo of the kids. That's really sweet. Have a good rest of your day, guys.
Hey, buddy. I heard it.
Guy was sending pictures of he made people's profile picture and a gun to their head. No, and people. And
yeah, that was weird, dude. I mean, do you want me just to get rid of him?
Yeah, but once he went to the puppy, I lost all
Hey, who's our guy in Colorado Springs? It's Jesse.
Yep.
What's his Honest Accurate? Okay, it's honestaccurateauto.com. I'm looking it up right now. Just give me a couple moments. All right.
well, with my car, it literally is.
All right. 719-223-9922.
you got to put it. You can't be. It's not a vicinity. You got to put it in a certain.
9.
You put it on the.
Let me give it to you again.
Phone chart.
719-223-992.
Put it on the phone charger. But
Okay. No problem. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Please
don't call back.
In the glove box, that's where we keep it. Usually it's just for, you're going to let someone use your car or that way. So, I mean, you never have access. You couldn't get back in your car. But I could call Suzanne. She could unlock it from her phone. Then I could grab the glove box, get the car.
Do you want me to get rid of Todd Ricardo? Yeah, Fox and the Hound.
He loves all dogs, particularly foxes. Okay, which first of all, foxes are more than cats. But we'll put that aside.
Dog hardware, cat software.
But the name of the fox and the fox and the hound was Todd. And male foxes were called Todd. Female foxes are foxes. What are they?
We have, I mean, literally, we have his message.
Dude, I've been dealing with this guy now since 9.
He's in the records, man. He's got big problems. When the social worker refused ever to work with him, I was absolutely floored. Everything.
Well, if he's putting a gun, picture of a gun to a puppy's head, excuse me, it's a little deranged. Oh, yeah,
Yes, thank you
Yeah,
very
go
much.
get some.
Oh, I need a napkin, though. Thanks for buying, Bo.
I mean, I don't even know what to say to him. I don't even feel comfortable. He's got my phone number.
Why'd you give him your phone number?
This happened like 3 years ago. What are you talking about? You
It
just
is
talked to
cold,
him,
people.
Like 10 minutes ago.
I just went outside to Bo's car. It's freaking frigid.
You find it? How'd you find it? How did you find it, though? How'd you know it was in your dog? Yeah.
Did you figure it out yet why he calls himself Todd?
You have a.
Because of the fox.
Because Fox and the Hound, that's the name of the fox. But also a male fox, because he makes some comment in there that he loves all dogs, particularly foxes. Well, a male dog, or a male fox rather, is called a Todd.
I didn't know that. And I've never been like a big Disney person.
With the grandkids, or are you going to...
Yeah, you're
God.
well educated.
Yeah.
You're well versed in the. That's funny.
Kid. Uh-huh. I was watching you guys.
And by the end of the weekend, on the 33rd time on Frozen,
Mark will
you
just
start to realize why people become homicidal.
That's funny because I've never seen that movie ever.
Right?
I hear it's really good.
It is.
The first time, probably, huh? I will say my favorite, I was a nanny when I was young.
Uh-huh.
My favorite was The Lion King.
Lion King, I love The Lion King.
The Lion
And
King is phenomenal.
The best song in there is I Just Can't Wait to Be King. I love that.
Yep.
Get you.
Oh, look at you being good.
Kevin's got to do
I know, I'm
next
trying to be super healthy.
But I never do get tired of the Shrek movies. I love those.
I never really got into those
Really?
either.
I don't think I ever watched them.
I did like Beauty and the Beast. That was a fun one to watch, but The Lion King, it was my absolute favorate.
Best line in Shrek,
We're
Donkey,
going to.
you have the right to remain silent. What you lack is the capacity.
coming over with Kevin, and he's going to drive it over. Still not really sure
Yeah, my
how
daughter
the
was a
hell
big
Adam's
Beauty and the
gonna
Beast
get to
one.
work.
Yeah.
Now she's
No,
grossly into
can't do
Wicked.
it after work. We're literally dropping it off Friday.
Saw the first one.
Because, they're not.
Look, it had some good songs,
Sunday.
good plot.
Get it
It was
early
entirely
there.
too long. That was the only thing about Wicked.
I I know, but it's such
But the second one's
pain to get over there.
I haven't seen the second one.
It's Wicked something or other. What's it called?
And so
House have the latest on the CSU Bat Lab story, Tina Peters, and much more on the Dan Caplis Show.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Welcome, my friends, to the only show of its kind. We are here to solve problems, answer questions, take complaints. Our goal in life is to make your life just a little bit better. Maybe you need some advice, some legal advice. We have so many great attorneys on referrallist.com. People that know about real estate, people that know about family law, personal injury, criminal law. You name it, we got it. That's referrallist.com. But that's what we do with this show. We try to recoup money. In fact, we've done over $300 million in cash, merchandise, exchanges, refunds. We also try to educate. Maybe before you make a mistake, you call up and ask the right questions. I don't care if it's about buying a car or building a custom home. 303-713-8255 or 303-Martino. That number works all the time. Don't forget help, H-E-L-P at troubleshooter.com. That's help at troubleshooter.com. Now, in studio with me, it's car day. We got Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission. We got Kevin Calkin, Sheridan Auto Tech. My lovely wife, Suzanne. Dragon is now at the helm on the other side.
Is he in shorts, Mark?
Hey, are you wearing shorts?
Of course I'm in shorts.
You know, you and Jeff, I mean, my God, you and Jeff are wearing shorts, and it's like, what is it, 15 degrees out at best?
I'll put pants on when it gets cold.
Have you ever worn pants to here? I've never seen you wear pants.
To work?
Yeah.
No.
Never.
No.
Why is that? Give me a reason.
It's comfortable.
You don't like pants.
Correct. Got one pair, and that goes to my suit, and that's it. So if you're getting married or going to, if you're dead, yeah, I'll wear pants.
You know, if anybody out there sees Dragon in pants and sends me a picture, I'll put a bounty on it. That'll be a crisp 50 in your pocket.
I don't know how long I've been working with him. Probably, 5 years?
Hey, Dragon, you want to make $25?
Seriously, 5 years. And we go through pretty cold streaks here.
Oh, man, last year we had 7 days at 0.
Yeah, and or below. And I've never seen him out of shorts. And sometimes he wears a hoodie.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's a T-shirt or a long-sleeve T-shirt. It just astonishes me.
All right, 303-713-8255. We got a couple lines open, 303-Martino. We're going to finish up with Rick. He has a question on getting rid of a car. He's got a 2014 Nissan Pathfinder, and the CVT transmission went out, right, Rick?
Yeah, that's right.
And how do you know the entire transmission is toast? Did someone look at it?
No, it's been having some issues lately. I've opened up the drain plug. Yeah, it's got fluid in it, all the things. It's just it's got 140,000 miles on it, and those are pretty susceptible to those CVT transmissions.
Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission. Tell me about a CVT on a 2014 Nissan Pathfinder.
Quite frankly, bread and butter. I mean, there's Nissan really put all their eggs in that basket. Pretty much went across almost their entire line putting CVTs in. And, you know, he's right at that kind of mileage. I mean, quite frankly, he beat what we usually see. So seeing them around 100,000 miles, 115,000 miles is very, very common.
So how much does it cost to either rebuild or something on that?
And when we can rebuild them, you know, we can get the numbers down for them a little bit. But a lot of the parts for them right now we can't get, so we're buying them. But, you know, putting that one together, he's probably looking somewhere around the $7,500 area, maybe kissing $8,000. Nice thing is, that Nissan is now offering a 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty on those when they go back in.
So let me ask you this, Rick. What do you want to do? You just want someone to come pick up the car and junk it, or what? What are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. You know, the $7,500, even if it was $4,000, that's the whole total value of that car at this point. So
yeah.
I'm pretty much just done with it. If I can get a couple $500 for it, that'd be great. But if not, I'd just like to know who would be able to, you know.
Yeah, I think JJ's Towing. You have the title, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure JJ himself. Let me pull up his number here. I don't mind if people write this down. But when I own the Goodyear stores, I use JJ for all my towing. He can tow it off and give you whatever X. I don't know what it's worth at a salvage yard, but something. He'll give you something for it as long as you have the title. And then if he won't give you anything for it, then, I mean, he'll tow it off for free no matter what.
But you might be able to do better off donating it and getting a write-off for it than
Well, your maximum write-off is $500.
Well, you might not get $500 for it.
Yeah, you might not. I don't know. You know what I do? Ask JJ how much he'd give you for it. And then, like Kevin said, even cars for kids.
Or
I've done that
Hands
before.
of the Carpenter. There's a couple good outfits.
Yeah, Hands of the Carpenter's on our referral list. That's a 501(c)(3). Yep. And what he does is he only helps, basically, he helps women that are single mothers.
Yep.
And that's all he does that need transportation. So he'd probably fix it up if it's worth fixing. Tell me about the rest of the car. Does it need a lot of work? Is it shot? Is it done?
No, it's great. The interior is great. It does have hail damage on it, but the interior is perfect. No, it's leather seats. It's got all the bells and whistles, but
Jeff,
it's in great shape otherwise.
Do you ever go, okay, well, I own a transmission shop. Is it even worth it? It wouldn't even be worth it to you at cost to put it in and try to sell it, would it?
Probably not on that one.
Yeah, it's just...
I mean, I have had others. Actually, I've got a Subaru that I recently picked up, and I've just put that on the market here real recent.
Yeah, okay, but this one is just, there's no value there.
Yeah, with what I'm going to have into it, I'm not going to recover my money.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So here's JJ's number. You ready?
Yep.
720-377-6359. Tell him you heard it on the show and I gave it to you. Ask him what he'll give it to you. Make sure he knows you have the title, and maybe he'll give you a few $100, and then he'll tow it away for free. I do know that for sure, but he generally will give you some money. Funny enough, the money is usually on the older stuff. The stuff made in the 80s, the really heavy cars, is where the money's at. Isn't that funny? I guess because literally...
the catalytic converters, though, are worth a lot. So.
Oh, that's true. The cat could be worth something on there.
That car, there's several.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah.
Yeah, call JJ up and remind whoever answers there's a bunch of cats on it, too. So, not the meow kind, the other kind. All right, brother.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Thanks, Rick. See ya. All right, 303-713-8255. We'll take a quick break. Kelly, what is that? I see Ricardo is still on. What does he even want to talk about? I hesitate going back to him. Does he want to tell me how I'm wrong and that he's not crazy, or where's he at? What's he want?
Well, the original reason for his call was because he wanted to ask us for help on getting a social media life coach.
A social media life coach.
Right.
A social media life coach.
So, and he also felt like he wasn't actually expressing himself.
Yeah, okay.
Because
well, I'll decide over the break if I'm going to let Todd express himself anymore.
The AFC Championship is in.
Did you put these flyers up, Suzanne?
Yeah, I did. I did put it up, all of them, I believe.
Oh, good. I don't have to look at the login here. Zach didn't have access to it, so I was putting
You know, the guys at Great Western Buildings, they build and manufacture steel buildings. They do it right here in Colorado on the Western Slope. They ship all over the country. They are way more competitive than these big guys you see out there everywhere, like the General and other ones. These guys have the best prices, 100% all-American U.S. steel right here. They employ 150, 200 people right there in Grand Junction. If you're looking for a steel building, I don't care if it's a carport all the way up to a training facility for like an NFL team. They can build anything of any size right here in Colorado. I personally bought a building for them way before I've been doing advertising for them, probably 5 or 6 years ago. It's still right there. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks like the day they erected it. It's just gorgeous. You can talk about insulation and doors, windows, whatever. They're very straightforward people. The pricing's great. If you mention the show, you'll get an additional discount on that steel building as well. But check them out at GreatWesternBuildings.com. That's GreatWesternBuildings.com. Now, another great company, Gravina's. These guys have over 20 different manufacturers they deal with when it comes to windows. That's over 50 lines of windows. You don't want to go to a company that's beholden to one. You want someone that's got every single window you can possibly imagine to fit your budget and, more importantly, fit your house. These guys can do anything from a fix and flip home all the way up to a $10 million home in Aspen or Vail. These guys are unbelievable. They've been around town. Everybody knows the Gravina's name for years and years. Nick's at the helm now. You're going to love them. Check them out for their entry doors, their siding. You're going to be so happy. Great warranties, great people, great service. Gravinas.com. That's Gravinas.com.
At like 4:30.
Mark, poor MR, you know MR Vegas?
Please tell me you're not in the garage.
His furnace went out at 11:30 last night. He has fixed it there now.
Go
installing a new one.
But I did actually find.
I'm surprised they came out the same day.
Winter we've had, the coldest day.
What really?
Yeah, go figure, huh? Well, it's when it worked the hardest all year. But, you know, God bless. Sorry to hear that, MR.
Tell me he's fortunate.
He goes,
Came out, then most guys are like 2 weeks are out.
Don't go near it.
That's really good service. The
Yeah.
next day.
Well, Kelly called about a cleaning, and yesterday they're coming out Sunday. Now, after today, they
I
may
bet they
bump
put it
that.
out.
You will
Did she call fix it?
whatever you touch.
That's good
Things
service.
like
I'm
that.
insulted by that.
Like extend. They know it's 20 years old. Maybe they can get 21 years. Just swap it. Plan it. Handle it.
Let's see if Suzanne comes back in.
Yeah, I try to limp them along, Kevin, because a lot of our callers are just can't afford
Okay.
it.
No, I understand. But
Why?
I mean, if you're
I just got
budgeting
asked
for
for
it anyway, just get it done before you have it.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's
Then
not
you
on a
can't
good
shop
mic though.
around.
Yeah.
It's like MRV.
Stuck with whoever's-
Yeah, whoever can show up at the door is going to get the job.
Yep.
They normally don't care what it costs when it's 5 degrees outside.
Yeah, they really don't.
That was us when we'd come up. When can you put it in? They didn't talk about prices. When can you put it in? We'll be
But no, you're gonna.
Stop being a. You are such a
There's
brat.
2 minutes of music.
I started a new hobby. It's ruining my life.
Drinking
Trying
port.
to figure out how to make homemade sourdough with an active starter. It is a
Wow.
like somehow I've raised an attorney at 23 and a store manager at 25, but I can't figure out flour and water to save my fucking life, Kevin. It's like
Now, can you buy a starter and then
Okay,
keep it going?
that's what. So while I'm making my own active starter, I said I'm going to buy a live starter from Breadtopia.
Yep.
It was supposed to be here this Monday. Showed up last night. No email. It's frozen. Now I'm pretty sure it's going to be
dead,
okay. But I'm like, the sourdough gods are against because I thought once I get my starter active, now I'm going to have this whole learning curve of figuring out how to make bread. You know, so I might as well have fun with that with this Breadtopia starter while I'm trying to make my own.
And, yeah, branch out. Yeah.
Anyway, next is homemade cheese. Watch out.
Wow. See, I've done much.
You have time.
That's one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try. What's up?
Mark wants
Hey,
to know.
Ross actually had a guest.
Yeah,
talking about
right.
100
All right, congratulations. What is he in the bathroom or something? He's doing a gauntlet.
Tell him I'll bring up Todd.
Well, that's kind of why he wants you to open.
But I'm not going to get in that cult.
Oh, that was good.
I'm driving. Dave, you're in Franktown? Oh my gosh, is it snowing out there?
And I quote, yeah, right, whatever. When I told you
Anyway, I've learned more about myself over sourdough starter than I had in many years of whatever counseling I've been in.
Well, she did say.
That's funny.
I'm like, I
Pressing your own grapes for wine.
Gives us new Christmas ideas for Suzanne.
He is nuts, dude.
I won't. I think I'd rather take shit or flip. You know that every nut in the world will come out.
I think they would get along
I
just
can't believe
fine.
they haven't already.
Todd and Drew.
Right. Let's go, Drew.
He sent me like 4 texts in the last hour about the Fox and the Hound. I mean, how creepy is this guy?
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisors. TrajanWealth.com.
All right, 303-713-8255. We do have lines open. I'd love to hear from you. Any questions you have, any issues you have, we love going after people that rip you off. 303-713-8255. And, of course, any car questions you have, period, end of story, we'd love to hear from you. And that's 303 Martino. And I've got the best in here. I got Kevin Calkins, Sheridan Auto Tech, Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission. Hey, guys, because we're looking at this crazy, I think today the low was like 8 or 9, but tomorrow the low is going to be like 5. Sunday it's going to be like 5, and the highs are going to be under 20. I mean, cars, do you have to do anything different?
Well, I mean, it'd be nice if you can let them warm up for a couple of minutes. Yep. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago, too. I mean, you got to be careful with things like puffer laws.
Yeah.
But, letting things warm up, lubrication get going is going to go a long ways to keep from things breaking down. That being said, temperature swings in any way, whether during the summer we get overworked with failures.
Yeah.
During the winter, when we have deep colds like this, if things are going to fail, these are the things that break their back.
Yep. That's what's going to do it.
The battery was weak.
What do you think's worse, extreme heat like Phoenix or extreme cold?
Definitely heat.
Heat's a lot worse because the engine can overheat. It's not going to overheat.
Engine transmission, all kinds of things overheat. Yeah.
Now, what does most people's antifreeze good till? Like -10 or something?
Should be 35 to 40.
Oh, so there shouldn't be any issues there.
No,
unless you put water in.
If it's not
and we were talking about it before, and you've had somebody on your YouTube, they're having problems with diesel fuel gelling.
Yeah.
And also additives for the diesel fuel, whether you're using Standardine or you're using Alliance, things like that will help those things from happening.
My diesel's got a built-in, it goes right off the house batteries. It's a big RV. And it actually, if it hits a certain temperature, it automatically kicks on off the house batteries, which is pretty cool. Keep it warm so it'll always start. Although I don't know why I guess they have to do that. Do all like big trucks?
Driving down the road.
Yo.
So you got a tank of fuel and you're driving around at 10 below. That fuel could start getting gelled.
I don't think I'd be in my RV at 10 below.
That's why you see the trucks parked on the side of the road in Wyoming. They're all stuck because it's gelled as you're driving.
All right, I want to tell everybody. What is? Should I go back to Todd or not?
I mean, I guess you could, but
all right, Todd.
Keep your cool, Mark.
Todd, this is going to be really quick, so you go ahead. I'm going to let you talk to Suzanne because I'm not going to go there. So go ahead. Go ahead.
What's up, Todd? What else do you have to say? What can we help you with?
I don't hear him.
This is your chance there, Todd.
Yeah, that's it, Todd. So sorry I tried. Hey, I did want to talk about this. So yesterday, we had a caller that had a vehicle, and I think it was in, where was that, Deputy Bo? Where was that?
The Kia dealer in Longmont.
Yeah, so Longmont Kia. This is a very interesting story, and we got an update. So she called in, and basically she had a Kia that fell under the 150,000-mile warranty. And the reason they even have that warranty is because there was a class action against Kia for problems with that engine, and part of the settlement was to extend the warranty to 150,000 miles.
Right.
She brought it down to Longmont Kia, and Longmont Kia, basically, from the best we can put together, pulled the oil pan, measured what would you say that's called? The tolerance, Kevin? What is that called?
Well, the clearance in the rod bearings.
So the clearance in the rod bearings, and they were within spec.
Yep.
And because they said they were within spec, they denied the claim. They said, nope, it's not going to be under warranty. She has like 110,000 miles, and like I said, she has a 150,000-mile warranty on the powertrain directly from Kia because of the class action. Now, we were talking to you yesterday, Kevin, and Jeff chimed in too. The problem is a rod broke. So basically what the Kia dealer was saying is the only way the rod would break is if she was either revving it or if oil got mixed with antifreeze and created a problem. And in both cases, the warranty would not kick in. But we're like, well, how would you know that if they didn't tear it apart? So Deputy Bo, you called over to Longmont Kia and tell us what you found out.
Right. I got with the caller. We did a three-way call with the service department there, and they were pretty stuck in their ways. about denying the claim because they said they used something called a bearings test or bearings gauge to test the tolerance of the bearings, and I never heard that. And then they said that the engine didn't put out this particular code that would warrant the claim, and she was just really strong. And I said,
and that's the service manager or the service writer.
Service writer.
What was her name? Do you remember?
Yes, her name was Amanda.
So Amanda's basically telling you, we did this. There's no way it's under warranty. Blah blah blah.
Right. So then I just was patient. I said, we just need to help Shauna out. Is there any way we can talk to a manager? She said, well, yeah, if you really want to. And I go, well, sure. So they she put me on hold for like 35 minutes there in the other studio. Shauna was still on the phone. So we did talk, I believe, it was the assistant to the general manager of this dealership.
Nice.
In Longmont. She was very patient, very nice to us. She wanted to know the whole story, and Shauna was able to read part of the warranty from the class action suit. And after she did a little bit of investigation, she put me on hold. She said, Bo and Shauna, we did not submit this to the factory for consideration.
So think about this. This service writer at Longmont Kia thought she was in control. She's playing God, whether or not this woman would be covered under warranty. And the warranty for the engine was 150,000 miles.
It's covered, in my opinion.
She probably didn't even understand she was part of this class action. There was probably a lot of things. But she was somewhat arrogant, would you say?
She was a little arrogant, and she kind of she wanted to get us off the phone.
She's a know-it-all.
Yeah, I've already explained this to your caller. Well, I go, well, explain it to me.
Yeah, well, thank God management got involved. So you talk to them. They acknowledged, hey, we didn't even attempt to do this with Kia.
Did not even send the claim into this recall.
So what are they doing now?
They're going to submit it hopefully yesterday or today, and hopefully we'll get some positive feedback.
Yeah, probably.
And Shauna will get an engine.
Yeah, hopefully she does. I don't understand, and Kevin, you know about this because we got you on. What is your gut on this? Does she deserve the engine? Do you think it's under warranty?
Well, it should be, but I don't think they have enough facts to determine if it is or isn't.
Until they tear it down.
Yeah, until they get
Give me a reason why it wouldn't be covered. We know if it overheated, like blew a head gasket.
There's so many issues with that motor, I can't believe they're trying to not warranty it.
That's crazy.
Every one of them's under warranty.
Maybe Kia's pissed because they had to, because of a court order, they had to extend the warranty.
Personally, I think she should have started over with a whole new dealer without anybody being pissed off at her that a radio show called. That's what I think should have happened.
Yeah. I did make that offer when I was talking to the service writer. I said, we would just like to take it to the, I believe, the other Kia dealer. And she says, you're just wasting your time. They're going to find out the same thing I did. And I go, well.
God, what is her arrogance from? Why?
I don't know.
I mean, my God,
they're getting money. If they just submit it, they're losing money by just blowing her off.
I told this story. I don't know if you guys remember this, but we had one up at Castle Rock, and it was at the Dodge dealer, and it was a brand new 3500. And he brought it back in because the engine was gone. It needed an engine. And they told him it simply wasn't under warranty. It was some kind of abuse. And they went another step. They actually put in his file with Dodge that he voided the warranty going forward on the engine. So not only wouldn't they warranty the engine on this vehicle that was that year, it was brand new, he brought it new, with less than 10 or 12,000 miles, they basically blackballed him in the system. Do you remember that?
I remember that. Then Colorado Springs got involved.
Yeah, then we had it. We had it towed down to a different Dodge dealer. They got it unblackballed, and the guy got an engine. Yep. And I'm like, why the hell would this dealer? This was like 2 years ago. Why would this Dodge dealer in Colorado Springs, for the life of me, want to do that? These guys get paid, right?
Yeah, it's not retail, but they get paid.
You worked in the dealership.
Yeah.
So they get a different labor rate.
It's a different labor rate. The mechanic's a different labor rate. It's all discounted.
Yeah, but if you're not doing anything, hell yeah, you're going to do it.
At a dealership, you're doing warranty work every day.
And you have to.
You have to.
Well,
that's what makes you a dealer.
The manufacturer also gives them a kickback on the price of whatever that part was.
Yeah. So they make some money there.
They make money on that backside.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. So if anybody, and I mean this, if anybody ever tells you that vehicle is not in warranty and you have a gut feeling it is, you got to get it somewhere else, or at least call the show. And we're going to stick on it with this caller, Bo.
So what I'm going to do is write a letter along with the warranty to the owner, which I believe it's Dylan Mike. of this dealership?
I don't know who it is. Well, let's see what they say first.
I am, but I'm ready because I don't want her to be denied because the warranty clearly states that it's covered if there's a rod or a bearing broke.
I know. That's what it says.
And I'd like to ask our car guys what a bearings test is. I never heard of that. A bearings or a bearings test.
The only thing they can check is clearance.
Have you heard?
There's no test.
So you drop the oil pan, you can see the bearing?
You have to take the cap off.
Okay.
And then you measure the difference between the cap and the crank.
And then if it's within whatever the spec is, they're saying it's fine.
Right, and I believe they just removed the oil pan because she could come pick up the car. So they didn't have the engine tore down. They just removed the oil pan.
You don't have to.
And if there's not sludge, so I guess I come here. If it's not sludge and there's no antifreeze from overheating, I don't know why it wouldn't be covered. I can understand if she overheated it, antifreeze got in there and it seized it up. That would not be covered. In fact, in her warranty, it says that would not be covered. But if it's not that, I don't know what else could do it.
But that would have killed it before they even pulled the oil pan. If you saw that it was mixed, the head gasket had blown, or the cylinder was full of antifreeze, that's what happens, because it can't compress antifreeze, and that's what breaks the rod.
Got it.
But if that was not the case, they wouldn't have torn it down.
It's so bizarre.
It doesn't make any sense.
We're going to stay on it.
We're going to stay on it, and if this dealership up there doesn't want to fix it, we'll get it to another one. Suzanne, you can make your mind up if you want to talk to Todd after the break, but he keeps calling back in. Todd, I guess if Suzanne wants to talk to you, we'll talk to you for a minute after this. But
I'll try one more time, Mark.
And then that's going to be about it, Todd. You got to quit. You're going to have to quit calling after that or whatever, man. Hold tight.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're supposed to save your crust for the sherry swirls.
Yeah, I'm not dragging that home.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, we all know how much I love Anthony's.
Boy, it's going to be a good game, though, man.
I think so.
I'm kind of liking it's cold as fuck.
It's either going to be a good game or it's going to end up being a blowout. Pats are just going to slow. So
this is how they check clearance.
So I was going to add, is the bearing the polished part?
Hey, YouTubers, give me some thumbs up here, damn it.
See, this is called...
You love how I yell people to give thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up.
It's a little strand of wax.
Hit those thumbs up.
And see all the
plastic gauge?
Yeah.
Not those heart buttons, thumbs up. Here we are. We're freaking entertaining you.
The bearing, torque it.
I would like to get Drew on.
Get Drew on?
I don't even know if we can get a hold of Drew.
I'm going to throw my service special back out again.
Throw what?
That service special back out?
Oh, good idea. I can't go number two anymore. Do the minority woman from Drew.
Bearing is that insert. No, I'm trying to show you. See?
I have to find it. Give me a second.
Yeah, find it. So people listen on YouTube that don't know it, this caller from New Jersey, it's just, he's crazy. He sues people at the drop of a dime. Just sues people. And he was going to sue Home Depot. I think it was Home Depot, maybe Lowe's, because they wouldn't install his air conditioner, which is a whole nother thing. But here's what happened. He basically said the woman promised him at Home Depot they would come out and install it, the cashier. So we said, okay, we'll call the cashier. Please tell us her name or who do we ask for? And here's what he said.
She was a big minority woman.
Yeah, so now we're supposed to call up Home Depot and go, hey, you have a cashier that is.
She was a big minority woman.
Can we please speak to her?
My favorite was still when he called you and John idiots.
Oh, do you have that one? No, he said...
John Fuller's the biggest idiot as you.
Your attorney friend
seems as stupid as you are, Mark.
See the plastic gauge is crushed?
Do it again, do it again.
Now you hold it up to the side of the package.
Oh, shoot.
Clear.
Your lawyer friend seems as stupid as you are, Mark.
If you will, is now that wise.
Oh my God!
This piece right here is half
the guy, and then he goes off on Tom because he was calling Tom a fake Christian.
Yes, you have a right to be stupid. Nobody can stop you from being stupid.
I still think. Did you get the part where he's told Tom to listen with his ears?
Yeah.
No, I wish you had that so that every time somebody says, Tom, you're not listening, you can pump that fucker in.
Oh my God, that would be good.
We had one from years ago, and this woman kept calling Tom Geraldo. It was so, and it wasn't on accident. She really thought she was talking to Geraldo Rivera. But Geraldo!
That wasn't years ago. I was here.
No, that was...
Oh, no. We've just replayed that, Kel. That was
we
10
replayed.
years ago, 8
The
years
actual
ago.
call was probably 2016.
You have little ridges. Well, not just filthy, but they'll be warm.
I sing to my plants case. I talk to them. I have tons.
Just normal wear and
I think the funniest thing to this day is that people really cannot tell Mark and Tom apart.
But the bearing are just too high.
And so they consistently...
I have difficulty too. I just look to see who's sitting closer to Suzanne.
I got better
These
diction.
are, because it's in there, that's the main bearing, and that's the rod bearing. So same thing, but this is the main bearing that holds the crank in the...
And the monkeys outsold the Beatles.
Exactly.
The rod bearing goes...
Plumb line, a name you can trust.
And they're
Same principle.
better.
You put the cap on there, crush it, take it off. Get a measurement.
And you compare it with that.
Yeah, the gauge on the side.
It's going to be cold, Jack.
Yeah, and that's about this long. You pull off this little half-inch piece, put it in there.
They kept calling it a bearings test or bearings.
I don't know what they're talking about. There may be
No,
something.
I tried to ask her. She said, well, you should know that she was the...
No, she's
It's
probably very
mechanic talk.
condescending. Yeah.
Okay. It's mechanic talk.
But you can
I'm
now
just a
say,
dumb heating guy.
with a plastic gauge, or how do you guys do it?
Adrenaline's pumping.
Because if you look at that, there's no way you can get in behind the cam bearing, crank bearing.
I like
The rod
Fridays.
bearing,
Fridays
you
are
can
decent.
measure it.
Friday's a fun day. Friday
I mean,
fun.
not just the show. I mean, I like Fridays in general.
Yeah.
It goes...
You have the whole weekend ahead of you.
It's usually beer day. I mean, there's a lot
Pizza
of different
day.
elements to Friday.
Gonna have port this evening.
It's Port Friday.
Not me.
Oh, yeah, on your...
I gotta wait.
How many hours do you have to wait, Suze?
I'm not counting hours.
6 hours, you can have a port?
Soon, but not yet. Once we get under 100, we'll start the count.
You got to try Deputy Bo's Tawny 12.
I cannot wait to try that stuff, Bo. Honest to God.
Yeah, I know. I might get your opinion.
Well, bring me some, I'll give you my opinion.
Do you drink port?
Sure, why not?
Thumbs up, people. Give me some thumbs up.
I'll bring some in next week.
2 weeks.
Well, 85% of
you're
people
just a beer
think Ricardo is
You're
dangerous.
just a beer drinker.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, more of a bourbon drinker.
Oh, for some reason.
Bourbon and rum.
An iHeartRadio station.
All right, 303-713-8255. We got a couple lines open. I went ahead and decided I'm going to let Suzanne talk to Ricardo. I didn't know if I wanted to have him back on, but I'll go ahead. So, Ricardo, you can go ahead and talk, man, until I basically don't let you talk anymore.
Todd, are you there?
Thank you. Yeah, and thank you so much.
Sure. You know,
Yeah.
Todd, this is what I have to say, and then I'll let you talk. But I do think even if we forget everything from the past that's gone on, let's just say we give you a clean slate. It's clear that you lack social skills, and our show is not really equipped to help you with those with social skills. So that being said, what do you think we could help you with going forward, Todd?
Well, you forgot the whole fact that you forgot the dogs calling him a racist.
Okay, but let me talk to him, Mark. I said clean slate. What could we do to help you moving forward?
I just need a life coach.
Oh, well, there's life coaches out there that you can, we could certainly try to help you find one. There's life coaches out there, but I would recommend a male life coach. I would not recommend a female life coach for you. Would you like us to try to help you find one?
Yes, as long as they're able to mentor about social media.
Okay.
That kind of life coach.
Okay, well, social media, I mean, I don't think that should be your main goal. Social media is not going to get you the kind of connections that you're really looking for and you desire. But I certainly can put that out there. And if there's any listeners out there who know of a good male life coach that might be able to work with Todd and help him, our email is help@troubleshooter.com. That's help@troubleshooter.com. Okay, Mark, you can put him on hold.
All right, Todd, have a good one, brother. 303-713-8255. I don't want to keep pushing that and pushing it. It's just like...
I kind of wanted to know if he actually does own any firearms.
Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, he literally, and I questioned him 5 times. He's got a dog that talks to him and calls him a rapist. And that's why he's walking around the park in Denver handing out flyers about people that think that he's crazy.
Well, and I'm not a fan of red flag laws, but if there's anyone that defines the reason why they are in play, it's him.
This would fit.
We had a guy, I'm going to tell this story real quick because Todd made me think of it. We had a guy, what was his name, Suzanne?
For
the guy that came up and made coffee.
Corey.
So this guy, Corey, I get off the show with Tom about this before COVID. And we have 2 Corys in the story. Corey was the old gatekeeper, we called her, here in the building. So if you came into the iHeart building back in the day, you weren't getting past Corey.
No, she was awesome.
Yeah, she was awesome as hell. In fact, I really wish they kept her, especially. But anyhow, so I get a call from Corey after the show, and our suite was downstairs at the time. And Corey goes, hey, your appointment's here. She wouldn't let just anybody back. You got to come get them and stuff. And I looked at my calendar. I go, God, I don't think I have any appointments. But, hey, I've messed up before and not put something on my calendar. So I'm like, all right, I'll be right up. So I walk up, and here's this guy there. And he's like, Mark. And his jaw drops open like he saw Jesus or something. I mean, it was insane. And he's like, I watch you and Tom every day during the break smoke pot. And I'm like, what the hell? And Corey, our Corey, gatekeeper, hears this because we're all in the same room. And she looks at me and she's mouthing, I'm sorry. She realizes the guy's a total nut all of a sudden. So I'm dealing with this guy, and he's trying to convince me that when we go to breaks, he's watching us from his house in, I think, Larkspur, if I remember. He's watching us smoke pot. And I'm thinking, really, where does this even come from? Of all things, why this? So what happens is I start thinking we just started the YouTube. Because if you go to youtube.com, people know, you type in Troubleshooter Network, you can watch us even during the breaks and hear us talk during the breaks. So he was doing that, but that didn't dawn on me instantly. But of course, we're not smoking pot. We don't smoke pot. And even if you did, you wouldn't smoke pot in the studio during breaks. I mean, the whole thing was crazy. So I'm looking at Corey and I'm like, oh, okay, well, you got to get out of here, man. I was like, blah, blah, blah. But I did it in like a really nice way because the guy's crazy, like legitimately bonkers. The guy's bananas. So I get rid of him, but I get his information. I get his phone number and stuff. So I call over to his house. Mom answers. His mother answers. How old do you think Corey was?
I would say he was in his mid-30s.
Yeah, mid-30s. Right around where males go crazy. What are they? Not sociopath, schizophrenia, whatever it is. Right around there. So I'm talking to his mother, and I said, hey, your son showed up after I figured out it was his mother. And she goes, yeah, he hasn't been taking his meds. She goes, we're both schizophrenic, but I always stay on my meds. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, this is like the real deal. Here's the guy that got schizophrenia from his mother, and they live together. He happens to live in the basement, imagine that. And he's in his 30s, doesn't have a job, and refuses to take his meds. His mom doesn't know what to do, but she stayed on her meds. So now I know what I'm dealing with. And I'm thinking, wow, okay, I'm glad I took care of that, and we're done with that. Well, about 4 days later, he comes back, and Corey kicks him out, so he couldn't get in. Then it got really weird. It wasn't much longer. We're sitting here, and all of a sudden this guy somehow sneaks in the back of the building where you need a key card. He probably followed someone in. And back then you had to have a key card to get up in the elevator. So he snuck into the elevator as well and got up to the 4th floor. And back then your key card, you would go to the floor it was meant for. I couldn't go, well, I could, but people couldn't go to the 3rd floor if it was only meant for the 4th floor. So somehow he got off on our floor up here. and they have him on camera. This wacko goes into the break room, and it's not, you guys seen it, it's like in the hallway. So it's kind of wide open. It's not like a door shuts. And starts making a pot of coffee in our big old bun. You know, those big bun ones like you probably have at the shop. He makes coffee, drinks it, he walks around for a while. It's all on camera. And then he leaves. And then Corey sees a video, and she recognizes the guy, so she tells us. And now we have pictures of him up all throughout the building saying, if you see this guy, you know, call the cops or whatever. I don't even remember what there was like wanted posters. Here's the craziest part, though. Suzanne, being the great driver she was way back when.
Oh, here we go.
She had to go to, instead of paying for a ticket, they gave her the opportunity to go to traffic school. So she gets sent to traffic school by Castle Rock. And it was in Parker, right?
No, it was actually in Arapahoe and 25 was the school I chose.
So
it was a terrible snowstorm that day.
And this is about a week after the Corey. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it was a terrible snowstorm. It took me like 2 hours to get from Franktown up to Arapahoe and 25 area. And the class had started, and 10 minutes later, this gentleman walks in. And the instructor, just being courteous to everyone who was on time, wanted everyone to agree to let the late person in. It happened to be this Corey guy. I was out of my mind, shaking and hiding behind a book, trying not to lose my
Tell them what happened between the instructor and Corey.
I'm freaking out. They have you turn your phones off, all this stuff. And then within 10 minutes, he gets up and starts screaming at the instructor how he doesn't appreciate being called out, throws all his books in the trash, and storms out.
I get a text from her, or she calls me shortly after, I guess that went down. And she's in tears going, holy crap, we think, we're thinking this guy's stalking. But sure enough, it turned out he was supposed to be there. It was completely
and it was crazy.
a
At
coincidence.
first, I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, but he was wearing the exact same thing he wears every day.
Yeah, the guy was a nut. So we had one guy on YouTube said the funniest thing. Martino's got literally a black helicopter. And his mom told him that he even thinks that Douglas County and State Patrol are flying black helicopters around the house at night. He'll stay up in his basement looking out the little windows. And someone on YouTube said, you and Tom should get in Tom's helicopter and go out there and buzz his house. I'm thinking, yeah, right. This guy'd come out and shoot you. He'd shoot the damn bird down. All right, 303 Martino. Get those calls in. 303 Martino. Can you imagine she walked in there like that?
Oh.
You were a fucking basket case.
I would assume
she could barely talk to me.
It was frightening.
I would assume he followed you, but it was just all coincidence.
All coincidence. I wish I could have seen him throw the fit. So he sat down for like 5 minutes and then just, like he was sitting there stewing and then blew up.
Oh, yeah, he just blew up. Just lost his poo.
I'm shocked he could drive. Well, I guess.
Well, he can. He's in class. Yeah.
Mark, did he come down into the basement of the building where your offices used to be, or just in the lobby?
No, we were on the first floor.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You couldn't get past Corey until he snuck in the back. All right, let me tell you about Joseph A. Lazzari. He's a criminal defense attorney. If you end up getting hit with a DUI or any form of criminal charge, maybe assault, maybe shoplifting, maybe murder, maybe anything, he has handled it all. And I need to tell you something about Joe. The bottom line is this: if you're guilty, he knows all the judges, he knows all the DAs. He's got a great reputation and can cut the absolute best deal out of anybody I know. Secondary, if you're innocent and been falsely accused, he can get in front of a jury and prove your innocence. You want to put his number in your phone when you need it. I don't want you sitting in jail somewhere and you're Googling or having someone else Google attorneys near me. You want Joe. You might not think you'll ever need it, but maybe a neighbor, maybe a spouse, anybody. 303-429-6200. Joseph A. Lazera, 303-429-6200. Now, let me tell you about Vestera Properties. Straightforward. If you want to be a landlord and don't know what you're doing, you call up Barry Miller. He's going to find the right property for you, the right property manager for you, and he's going to find the right area where the home is. It's going to appreciate, and a year or two go down the road, you sell it, you make money on the house, and a lot of people that deal with Barry buy multiple homes at that time. We have listeners making 40 to 50% annual returns with Barry. Check it out, VesteraProperties.com. I want to do a cartoon someday.
Cartoon
I want to
what?
do a voiceover on a fucking cartoon.
That would be funny. You could do your little Chinese voice.
Yeah. I can do any accent there is. I'm the best at accents.
As long as it's Asian.
No, it can be anybody.
Oh.
Go ahead, give me one, Kevin. Anyone.
Give you one.
Portuguese.
Give me any accent.
Portuguese accent.
Oh, I am Portuguese. Oh.
How about this show prep for the rest of the media?
I have a feeling all the accents sound the same.
They are.
Yeah, but I declare what I am. I am Mexican.
Mark's funny. When we go to other areas or countries that aren't Caucasian with accents, he somehow adapts this ridiculous version of their accent.
I hope they don't hear it.
I had a bunch of Mexicans chase me out of Market 8. Literally threatened to kick my ass in Market 8 because they would stand. It's like a big flea market. Was that Cancun? Yeah.
Yes.
They would stand out there going, "Oh, come on over! I got a best of deal, best of deal." So I started going in front of their shops doing it.
I got best of deal.
In the Ubers, you do it all the time.
Oh, lowest price ever.
2 for 1. You come now. 2 for 1.
Buck a scoop.
we were in Zihuatanejo and went over to a stop.
Where the hell is that?
It's in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So we went to go deep sea fishing.
Ooh.
And I set up a deal with the guy. He wanted me to pay him cash. I got to go to the, get some cash wired to me and whatnot. He had to walk away. He raised me up a ticket and everything else. Well, I come back to put a deposit down with this guy, and he's nowhere to be found. I was talking with one guy. He says, "Well, no, that boat's not his. That boat's mine." I'm like, you know what? I want nothing to do with either one of you guys.
How much money did you give him?
I hadn't given any at this point. I had gone back to give him money.
Got it.
So I ended up finding a legit place. One of the guys walking the docks, because usually you can find a good deal. Of
course.
And then I ended up going out with those guys that day. But when we showed up that morning to go fishing, he was sitting there waiting for me. He said, "Hey, we got your stuff ready. Let's go fishing." I'm like, "I'm going out on the big whiskey, man. I'm not going with you."
Yeah.
So he was nowhere to be found. And he gets all pissed off. Well, I go out fishing with these guys, come back. Well, now he's there with 4 other guys.
Oh, shit.
Really?
And so they're trying to shake me down and threaten me for money and everything else. And I send the wife off into the water closet. You stay the hell out of this. And so we can get a taxi up here, right? So I end up getting an argument, almost go to the blows with these guys. And finally, a taxi pulls up. I throw the wife in, and we head back to the resort. Well, I went inside and I asked, "Where's the nearest U.S. embassy?" Because that's sovereign ground.
Yeah, you're getting freaked out.
It's in the hotel next door. Why? What's going on? I told the whole story. So they changed our room. 4 guys showed up that night. They tried to break in to get to us.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. For a $500 fishing trip.
That's terrifying.
Jeff, how did they find your room?
Because originally on the ticket that he wrote me for the reservation, he had my hotel and my room number.
I wouldn't give him a nickel either, though, man. There's a lot of people that'll act like it's theirs.
Yeah.
How about your taxi driver when you and Addie
I
went?
remember when you were canceling the credit card.
Fuck, they charged like $5,000 in a matter of a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I can beat that. Let me try.
How about Jamaica with the jet skis on our honeymoon?
Yeah.
I had 4 Jamaicans chasing me down the fucking beach because they said I ruined their jet ski. We literally were running for the cruise ship.
Well, I don't know what it is about me, because when we got off in Jamaica off the cruise ship, they warned everybody they're going to offer you drugs, this, that, and the other thing. Don't be bringing it back on the boat. And we get back that night, And everybody, I don't know what they're talking about. Nobody offered me anything. I got offered everything under the fucking sun. What was it about me walking down?
Tito and more on the Joe Pag Show. Tonight from 6 to 9 on 630 KHOW.
All right, 303-713-8255. Guys, what do you think of the Broncos, man? What do you think? Do we got a chance? I know we got a chance. What do you guess?
The defense is good enough to win.
You think so?
Yep.
We got to put up something.
You got to put points on the board.
Doesn't need to screw it up.
I think this this second string's
good.
Yeah, second string's going to. We're paying him big money to win.
He doesn't even have to throw the ball, really. I mean, he's got to just not turn over the ball.
As cold as it's going to be limited offense on both sides.
No dropping, no fumbles.
Yep.
Wow, it's going to be
if
crazy.
There's going to be no fumbles, we will win.
Hey, what are all the sports guys saying over there dragging on KOA? Are they like, Broncos are going to win? I mean, what's the behind-the-scenes thoughts?
You're confident, but it's going to be close. As long as Stiddy doesn't make any mistakes, we should be good.
So the turnovers, it's going to be a deal. If there's turnovers, we're screwed.
Correct, yeah.
And it's going to be cold.
Denver's defense can win the game. They can score. They can win the game.
Benito can win the game by himself.
Wow. That's impressive.
All coming off that right side.
Mark, someone was saying, the Broncos would have the advantage because of the cold, but don't the Patriots deal with the same sort of cold up north?
New England's colder than here.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have our winters. At least it goes away. In New England, boy, you get a blanket of snow. The same snow's there probably most of the year. I'm looking really forward to the game. I got back into the Broncos when Bo had a few good games this year. I was like, all right, I'm going to start watching these guys again. I'm kind of a fair weather fan.
Our state needs it. Our city needs it. We need a good win. We deserve it.
Yeah, we need new mayor.
Well,
winning football team.
New governor.
Well, that's coming. There's no doubt about that. I wonder who the new governor will be. Any guesses, anybody? It'll be a Democrat, I have no doubt.
It may not be any better. Maybe worse than what we got.
Man, I think they show Bennett in the lead right now.
Actually, he's vetoed a few things that I'm glad he did veto. Like, for real. Yeah. Polis has done some things that are good. He's not, he's definitely left. But, I mean, he actually, he could have done more damage. Is that a way to look at it? That's a sad way to look at a politician. Yeah. Well, he could have been worse. That's really crazy, isn't it? All right, listen, we have another hour to go. We do have open lines right now. I'd love to hear from you about any topic. And, of course, any car issues, car questions, bad contractors, 303 Martino. Get those calls in. You can get in immediately. I'll sick Deputy Bo on the bad guys for you. 303 Martino.
Yeah, plus we got a late Christmas present.
What was that?
The DOW has to stop, had to suspend putting any more wolves on our freaking ground.
Oh, yeah, that was wild.
Is that up in your mountain house?
No.
That was one of the areas where they were thinking about trying to place some of those over in Gunnison County.
But it's everywhere.
Yeah, they're placing it everywhere, but they have to suspend bringing any more in.
Not only that, though, but I heard that we couldn't even find any to get, like other states.
That's why they had to suspend it.
Well, they're not allowed to take them from Canada.
They got restricted on where they were allowed to get them because the argument, hey, these Canadian wolves are nowhere close to indigenous to what Colorado used to have, so you have to get them from these regions. And everybody's saying, we already fucked up our state putting these things in here. We're not going to help you fuck up yours.
But explain this to me. Just be on their side for a minute. Why did they even want to introduce them? What's the whole purpose?
Drive
several different
beef
arguments,
prices up. Because they're going to kill the cows.
I don't know about that. But, I mean, you have a bunch of your bunny huggers. There's a whole huge wolf-loving population. I mean, you've got the Wolf Resort, which is run by the backers for all this stuff. You've got the
lovers. They're vicious.
Yeah.
Who's a wolf? Oh, it's good wolves.
And the people who are unfamiliar with wolves, the people that live here in Denver and in Colorado Springs and Boulder, who never going to have to deal with them, were the ones that voted it in. Anybody who had any knowledge of these things didn't want them.
The ranchers and everybody.
And
else
a lot of the money also came from anti-hunting groups, because if we can drive down the populations through predation, then there's less of a need or no need.
Less tags
until the point where hopefully they wouldn't have to have them out there at all.
There's an argument I get now.
There's also the same thing going on with this new Wolverine introduction, which Wolverines are still already here in Colorado, so it's another lie that they're reintroducing them. I've actually seen the damn thing.
Wolverine looks like. I haven't heard that since
Are we bringing Wolverines in?
A badger and a weasel.
I haven't heard it since, Napoleon Dynamite.
Wolverines! So, but now they're introducing Wolverines. And what they're going to end up doing there is also anti-hunting because they're going to go after the trappers. They're going to close off certain areas of trappers because they have an endangered, they're trying to repopulate the Wolverine.
Looks like a badger.
That's what I was going to say. We've talked about Wolverines.
Wolverine's one of the few animals.
What do they do, though? Can they kill what? Can they kill like a cow?
No, they're not that big.
They're not that big, but they typically live at very high elevations. Very high elevations. So you're not going to come across them very
What is their
often.
prey, usually?
Usually varmints.
Rabbits.
But yeah, I mean, they'll fight. They'll fight for down deer or something like that. They'll actually fight with a bear or something like that.
I don't think we need them. I bet it's thousands of dollars.
We've already got them. It's a lie that is a reintroduction. Same thing with the wolves. We already have them naturally migrating down from Wyoming.
Yeah, isn't it like 10, 15 grand to bring one in?
Partner, a big wildlife.
Yeah, it's a big project for him, no pun intended.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure that has a lot to do with
I think some of the ranchers have been shooting the wolves, and I don't blame them. They destroy the livestock, don't they, John?
Especially when they're predators already, and they're bringing them from an area where they're known to eat cattle, and they're just bringing them here.
What's the hardest thing to hunt, Jeff, that you have? I don't mean the
hardest thing that I have hunted, or
the hardest hunt you've had. Like, I don't care if it's a fucking squirrel, but it was harder than anything.
It was probably the mountain goats, just the hard climbing and whatnot.
Oh, because you got to go to them.
Yeah, they're not coming to you. I mean, if we could have set them up at the bus station, that'd be great.
Never the ones the ones in Hawaii by where that guy landed.
Oh, those were little ones.
Where Cook landed, there's this cliff. These fucking goats are walking on shit like you can't even imagine.
Well, you've seen them actually walking up dams, haven't you?
Up at Georgetown, the bighorn, they walk across.
Yeah.
You go, how the hell can they do that?
Look it up. Mountain goats on dams.
On dams?
On dams. So they'll literally go up what appears to be almost a vertical surface with no ledges.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They said occasionally right there where Cook landed on the Big Island, fucking cows will fall over. I mean, that's a dumb fucker to fall over that cliff. It's like fucking 100 yards.
Cows are dumb anyway. We do them a favor by eating them.
Oh, my God. Yeah, look at this. 160-foot tall wall of Cinco
These
Dam.
guys, oh my gosh.
And this is in northern
They're
Italy.
so cute.
Oh, you're right. I mean, this is like a 90% grade.
Look how adorable this
And there's like no
is.
ledge there.
I wouldn't mind having one of those goats where you yell, they just faint go. Aren't those the funniest fucking things ever? During a Broncos game or any football game, that poor goat, if it lived in our house, would just be fainting every 5
You
seconds.
can't hunt baby goats, so can you?
The ewes? No, you're not supposed to.
You shouldn't hunt really
so
baby
cute.
anything.
No,
unless alligator.
Alligator.
So they don't really have a whole lot of laws regarding protecting juvenile anything. So with the exception, I mean, the only one I can really think of is bears.
Latin fishing.
Yeah, size restrictions and whatnot. But if you
because you can shoot a calf, elk.
Yeah, and you can shoot a
cow.
Do you think when this news piece hit a couple weeks ago with the hiker woman who got killed by a mountain lion, then they went and killed the mountain lion?
They killed 3 of them.
They got 3?
No, they killed 2. There was 3 in the group.
From her.
Yeah.
There was 3 in the group. They killed 2 of them before they found the third one.
Is that what should happen?
Yeah,
they had to taste the blood.
Yeah. So, but you have to put people ahead of animals. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they attack a human once, they're pretty likely.
Well, and generally, for a cat to attack a person, that's a pretty desperate cat.
Hungry.
It's hungry
Or
it's
mental.
sick, something.
Mental.
What was up with the third one, though?
They did before they located the third one. They identified human DNA on one of them, so they knew they got the cat. So
There's
they
a
left it
movie
alone.
It have nothing to do with the other.
Supposedly, they said they were probably familial. They were related in one way or another.
They're cousins.
Well, they just got.
Did you hear what
chased.
Tony did?
He's a tiger.
He ate Billy.
He's not a lion. He's a tiger.
He ate Janet.
They're huge, man. When our neighbor had one on their cam next to us, I was like, man, I don't care if you got a fucking Rottweiler, Pit Bull, German Shepherd.
Well, right there at the beginning of the fall, there was a guy that defended himself. He beat a mountain lion to death with a shovel.
Yep.
And DOW had the audacity to open up an investigation to verify whether or not this was actual legitimate self-defense. I'm sorry, if you could approach that cat with a shovel, It was self-fucking defense.
You got to be crazy even to think that, though.
Well, you wouldn't chase one if you're going after your dog?
I'd chase one.
You'd shoot it, Mark.
I don't know what I'd do.
If you're on the deck and your dog is running and there's a shovel, you wouldn't try to...
I think my dog would be quick enough to come find me.
Well, you would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd run right by you and leave you out.
Demon's a little...
Would you tell Kelly to check her text? I texted her Drew's phone number in case he has case updates.
Check text. Oh, yeah, we want to try to get Drew on.
You want me to call Drew? I have his number.
I have it. I was hoping Kelly could get him on for some case updates.
Oh, really? I've seen him a few times. It's such a treat when you can sit there and watch him for a while.
See, we thought it was a deer or something because we could just see flashes of collar. We were kind of waiting.
I bet he'll get the voicemail.
Deer are kind of coming out and this and that. And, it's like, what is that? Just thinking it's another deer. And then the head that comes, it looks like straight out.
Yeah, so we've been stalked twice. And what those?
It's a new year. Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
Yeah. Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Welcome, my friends, to the only show of its kind. We're here to solve problems, answer questions, take complaints, keep the public safe. I'm going to start adding that one on there. The phone number is real easy, 303-713-8255. If you're new to the show, we go after the bad guys. In fact, really what we do is use the power of the media to not only educate, but to literally shine a spotlight on the scumbags out there that take money and don't do anything or just rip you off, honestly. There's a lot of issues out there that are more communication problems with companies, but we're talking the really bad guys. We use the power of the media to go after them. 303-713-8255. Speaking of that, Kelly, I am sending you an outbound that just came in right now. Kevin Calkin, Sheridan Auto Tech, Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission, Suzanne Major, my beautiful wife next to me, Deputy Bo across from me, and that's what we do. We solve problems. We got Kelly on the other side of the glass and Dragon, of course, running the board, putting the whole thing together, making us sound good, or attempting to make us sound good, maybe is the better way to put it. Jeff?
No, I was just sitting here with my hand on
You look perched like you wanted to say something.
Well,
Go ahead.
I was actually thinking a little earlier, we did this just before Christmas. I put out a deal for everybody, and it was pretty popular. So I think I'd like to toss it out there again if I could.
On a transmission service.
Whether it's a transmission, a transfer case, or differential, or a mixture of any of them, or all four.
You're talking the service, dropping the pan.
Yes, I'm talking maintenance.
Got it.
So stuff you should be doing on a regular basis, just like you change your oil. We're going to offer 50% off. They've got to mention Martino.
That's unbelievable.
We'll do it for the next 2 weeks. I'm not going to cap it or anything like that, so everybody can get in, and we'll get those things taken care of for you. If you actually have something bigger going on.
So give us an idea of price, though. So in other words,
the average
typically
would probably be $398 for
so
a
now
transmission
$200.
service. Right. So you knock it down to $200.
And at a dealership, how much would that generally
You're probably
be?
talking closer to $500.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay. So
that's
you're
basically
getting it
cost
for
of
$200.
fluid.
Yeah, it's the cost of the fluid.
Basically.
You're doing it to earn their business.
I mean, different models, there's different pricing because we've got different fluids and stuff, or different jobs that have to go with it. Now, if you've got bigger issues going on, you're bringing it in, maintenance isn't going to fix your issues. Whatever that discount you would have gotten for the maintenance, you'll still apply to the repair.
I love it. Give your number out.
303.
And people should schedule an appointment, not just show up.
Yeah, it's best to schedule an appointment because we've got to get parts for your car. We don't keep everything necessarily on hand.
On a typical transmission service, I don't even know what typical means anymore. But what are you replacing? Is there a filter, a gasket? Like, what are the parts besides the fluid, if any?
Well, on most of them, we're replacing the filter, the fluid, and the gasket, yes.
And that's all under the pan?
Right. There's some of them that don't have serviceable filters. You can't get in there, so you're doing drain and fills or flushes. On others, you actually have to buy the entire pan on some of the Jeeps and Dodges. So, I mean, that wouldn't fit inside that $398 category. I mean, the pan cost me $398.
Yeah, of course.
But,
that's 50% off.
50% off. We're going to check into other systems. We're going to check all your codes. We do a diagnostic test drive and make sure she's clean and healthy by the time you get her back.
And you can hit transmissionsdenver.com.
Correct.
Transmissions Denver. That's about as easy as it gets. He used to have Denver tranny.
No, still got it.
You still have Denver
got
tranny.
Denver trans.
He's trying to Denver trans.
Denver trans, yeah.
Denver trans. He thought he could sell it quick to.
I actually thought it would have been popular. I thought it would have actually been good for, when they do their parades and whatnot. It would have been a good, easy link.
DenverTrans.com. It's for sale. You can reach out to Jeff if you want to buy it.
Yeah, 303-693-1400.
I love that. I love Kevin's grin. Kevin's
he's been trying to get it forever, actually.
He's been trying to get rid of that for a while.
So listen to what I'm kind of dealing with now in my life. And I love it. And I love my wife. She's like, oh, geez, where's it?
How did you go from trans to your wife?
No, so I was shown a picture the other day from Suzanne, and you couldn't guess in a million years what this picture was. You ready for this? It's a 120-year-old.
150.
150-year-old.
Yeah.
Sourdough starter.
It's legit, Mark.
Sourdough.
Yeah.
So she's gotten into sourdough.
Well,
do you guys
barely.
Do you guys realize there's people that that's what they do? That's like their full-blown hobby. They send people starters. They grow sourdough.
I'm going to say this in her defense. How many conversations have we had about smoking and smokers?
Oh, no, I know. Listen, I love talking meat.
Yeah.
No doubt. I love smoking, love barbecuing. But I had no idea people make their own starters. I had no idea there's experts out there. And I had no idea. To me, it sounds disgusting. 150-year-old yeast? I mean, who the hell's going to use that? Why would you use that?
Well, I'm sure it's delicious. And you only use a little bit of it in your sourdough loaf. But, I'm still on step 1, almost on step 2. So I'm a big newbie at this.
So we got these jars laying around the house that just grow. They just grow.
Yeah,
it's like a chia pet.
It's a culture, though. The bread needs that as bacteria stuff to.
Yeah.
And think about it. All that bacteria, and we eat it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it sour.
It's 150-year-old bacteria.
Yeah. You can buy it too, Mark.
It's like getting the flu shot. And it all started because we went to a pizza place in Atlanta.
Oh no, Austin.
In Austin,
they had
that had
pizza. It was
that had sourdough pizza. Next thing you know,
sourdough pizza I've had in my whole life.
Next thing I know, she's ordering all kinds of crap for sourdough.
Yeah.
I just didn't even. I mean, God bless it. It's a cheap hobby compared to most things.
It is.
It's a hell of a lot cheaper than golf.
Yep. I'm just trying to figure out how I raise 2 young, successful kids, an attorney and a manager of a big retail store, but I can't figure out flour and water.
That is sad.
It's been I'm getting to know myself.
Maybe I'll make a go of it. Maybe I will become the head daddy in sourdough. Literally, this show will become nothing but sourdough.
The sourdough show.
People will be calling me from Europe going, hey, I'm on step 4 making my starter. What am I doing wrong, Mark? And they'll send me pictures. And I'll look at the pictures and I'll be like, you didn't add enough bacteria to the sourdough.
Well, if you have a partner there, it could be kind of like a Saturday Night Live skit, where you're getting into somebody's sweaty balls.
I just couldn't believe it. Literally, we have things. I'm done with. Oh, God. Okay, so there's 2 names up. I'll go to the phone. So one is Richard, one is Eduardo. And my brain saw. What do you think my brain saw? I was ready to yell at Kelly. I didn't want to talk to him again. I thought it was Todd again calling back. Anyhow, who called first there? We'll go to Richard. Richard, what's going on with you in this furnace?
Well, it's not coming on.
So you turn you turn your thermostat down and turn it on, and it's simply not firing up?
Correct.
When's the last time it worked, Richard?
I'd say this morning.
Okay, so it just broke today? And go ahead. I'm just going to get Deputy Bo in here. Bo, what's the first thing he should look at? Turn your mic on.
Obviously, the thermostat's turned up. Now, Richard, is the furnace in the crawl space or is it in a basement where you have access to it?
It's in the crawl space.
Okay, well, we had some winds recently. You said the furnace went out this morning?
No, it was more like this afternoon.
Okay.
It was working.
So, do you know if you have a pilot light or is it an electric ignition?
How old's the furnace?
Yeah.
Well, okay, the furnace is about 20 years old, and it's in the crawl space, and I'm a disabled veteran, and I can't get down in there.
Where do you live, Richard?
I live at 51.
No, stop. I don't want you to give the
Just
address.
approximately.
Like Littleton, where?
It's northeast Denver.
Northeast Denver.
Okay. Well, Richard, it sounds like if you can't get into the crawl space, it's probably some kind of an electrical issue with the electric pilot, or you could have just something as simple as lighting a pilot. I don't know. But if we can get your number off air, I can recommend a couple people to you, or we have Fix It 24/7 or Plumline. That's our sponsor. They could certainly come out, take a look at it, and get you going.
What's your financial situation like, Richard? You're not destitute, right?
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
So let's do, Bo, who do you know that would do it, and I mean at a real cut rate? These big guys, Plumline and Fix It, they're great guys. They're going to be so busy as hell for a small job like this.
Right.
Who do you know
I want to recommend Jerry at J&J HVAC. He's been really an angel to our show. He's put in equipment for us for free.
You know what we're going to do? Get him out to help Richard. Get it on, a fair price. Just whatever it is.
He's very reasonable.
I want to get him in. I want to get him in studio, and we're going to have him as part of the show and talk about the different things he's donated.
He's done stuff no charge.
Richard, you called the right line. Honest to God, I'm going to put you on hold. This is what we do. And Deputy Bo, when it comes to any kind of plumbing or HVAC, he's the guy, man. So let's get his information, Kelly. Get it directly over to Bo, and let's help this poor guy out. He sounds like he's in a bind. And I'll tell you, Bo, I hope he can get out there in the next day, because, man, it's going to be...
next day or two.
It's going to be 5 degrees out.
Yeah, Jerry.
Let me ask him something. Do you got an electric heater, Richard? Do you have something you can use in the interim?
Yeah, I have a couple of those little space heaters.
Okay.
I have a wood burning stove, but I'm running low on wood. So.
You're low on wood. God, I wonder if anybody listening out there, he said Denver, right? Northeast Denver. I don't want you to hang on. Just hold on, Richard. Kelly, make sure we have all his information and verify it. So Deputy Bo's going to get someone out there. Jerry. If anybody, and we'll see how quick Jerry is, but if anybody's got some extra wood, Northeast Denver area, please either email us, help@troubleshooter.com, or you can try calling in 303 Martino. We would love if you could possibly drop off a little wood to the guy or something, if you can. I mean, I realize it, but it's just going to be so cold tonight. I don't have any wood, or I'd drop some wood off. We don't even have a wood burning fireplace. But anybody that can help there, we always appreciate people getting involved.
And our veterans.
Especially our veterans.
I'm going to work on this right now.
Yep. Go. Why don't you go talk to Jerry and let me know kind of what the plan is. Eduardo, I promise you got a question on small claims. I'll be able to answer it. Hang tight. Patty's got a problem with KeyBank. And whoever's on 3, hold tight too, please. Everybody hold on. 303 Martino. So I didn't even think about that in the crawl space, because they have that ventilation. You get a windy day. Is today that windy, though?
No.
But it happened today, but we did have some wind there's been a lot of pilot lights out lately. But,
how is it supposed to work? It goes out and then it turns back on.
with some systems, you have to physically go down.
Like a water heater.
But he may have electric ignition 20 years.
Fix It 24/7. Listen to this, $39. You can get a licensed HVAC or plumber or electrician out and tell you what's going on. You got a problem for $39, you can figure out what it is. Maybe over this weekend that furnace does break. It's not working. $39. You get a licensed tech out there. Go to fixmyhome.com. Fixmyhome.com. You're going to love these guys. You can actually do an appointment right online, or the phone number's there to call in, schedule. And like I said, 24/7. What I love about Fix It, think of their name. Fix It. They don't just try to sell you new stuff. They actually fix stuff when it's broke. You're going to love them. FixMyHome.com.
Mark, Judy Sullivan, 8384. Mark, can you speak without using F-bombs? Thought you were more intelligent.
Hey, actually, cussing shows intelligence. I hate to break that to you, Judy.
Fuck it does.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Here you go, Stu, for $12, 1,000-year-old.
I grew up in South Jersey, young lady. I'm sorry.
This is clean.
This is actually pretty clean.
That's what it says.
Mark, 1,000-year-old sourdough starter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's hard to believe it's $12. That is hard to believe.
Yep. See, what I don't get, I understand the reason for the sourdough starter, because you have bread and you turn it into sourdough with the starter.
Right.
And then it's just not.
Research, this is for, what's her name, Judy, what? 666, what is it?
Judy Sullivan, 8384.
And I put in here, does cussing show intelligence? It says swearing isn't a direct sign of low intelligence. Research suggests fluency in swear words can actually correlate with a broader vocabulary in verbal fluency, indicating a linguistic skill rather than their lacking. Huh. I guess I showed Judy.
You don't.
Because
you're continually feeding it.
So it's continually to grow?
Well,
I used to put polls up. I'll put another poll up.
And then when you go to feed it, if you put it in the fridge, it goes dormant. Then you get it back out. You let it sit.
Okay.
And
I don't fully understand it.
Yeah,
Judy, I want you to watch this poll. We have had this conversation you brought up a million times.
It bubbles up.
Yeah.
And then
Watch
you
this.
discard half. You can use discard to make pancakes, pizza, crackers, whatever. But then you keep feeding it. It keeps it bubbly and active. I guess it generates its own yeast that way.
This is so funny.
You don't add yeast to the bread with sourdough.
You don't. And it's supposed to be way more digestible.
All right, everybody answer that poll, please. I will follow. I will follow what the poll says.
Digestible, a lower glycemic index, all this.
I will turn over a new leaf.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I've heard that turn over new leaf a few times. The gentler, kinder Mark, I think, was one of them also.
That's me now. I am the gentler, kinder Mark. That's me. That's
I didn't
me.
know that it completely regenerates.
It does.
It's kind of funny, actually.
If you keep feeding it.
Yes.
And you can even put it in the fridge for a year, not touch it for a year, bring it back out, and it'll go wake it up. Yep.
I grew up in a house that cussed. I mean, probably not as much as I cuss now, but my whole extended family. Just, I swear to God, growing up in South Jersey, it's just we all cussed. Hell, our teachers cussed at us in school.
Doubling in volume after feeding.
Yep.
Spoonful.
But Judy, I generally turn over a new leaf weekly, so you never know. I might stop cussing.
No chance.
Oh, shut up. You know I could. What's that show with Rodney Dangerfield? He's got to give up drinking, drugs, gambling, easy money.
Started. Oh, cool.
And if he does it for 1 year, he gets like $1 million or something crazy.
When it's rising like that and it's not a false rise, then you start feeding it twice a day. It's like taking care of a child.
Well, they said it's a pet.
Yeah, you're
What was the one with Richard Pryor with a similar premise? Where he was in a will, but he had to spend a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time.
Oh, Brewster's Millions. He hires the Yankees.
Yeah. Well, then he goes and buys a collector's stamp.
Yeah.
And it mails it.
But yeah, that's right, because you couldn't have anything to show for it. So you couldn't go buy a jet. Yeah, Savvy, that's kind of our kids cuss, but they know when not to cuss.
Yeah, we let our kids cuss, but we're like, you ever get in trouble for cussing? Then you're in trouble with us.
Yeah, you get in trouble for cussing at school, your ass is in trouble at home.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit if you say fuck, but I'll tell you this, if someone else does, it's your ass.
Yeah, and they know just when they're polite, nice kids.
Yeah, of course.
They're like,
This is one of the things we had to teach our kids too, is like, know your audience.
yes.
Yeah, so if you're around somebody who can take it, that's fine. But know that if you're not, if you're around grandma, then no.
Respect. Yeah, we're still teaching our 25 plus.
Denver's talk station. Online at khout.com.
All right, 303-713-8255. I'm getting made fun of during the breaks. You really should listen. It is a show within itself.
Mark.
We had someone comment, just real quick.
Yeah.
Read what Judy said. It's kind of funny because I put this poll up 100 times. What did she say?
Well, yeah, you put me on the spot here, and I'm
Just
trying.
paraphrase.
Oh, Mark, can you speak without using f-bombs? Thought you were more intelligent. This is by a Judy, last name 8384.
Yeah, so one of our YouTube listeners. I grew up in South Jersey. I cuss. I don't know what else to put it. I have my entire life. Suzanne and I probably raising our kids who are extremely successful. Grew up in a house that cussed. They knew where to cuss, if not to cuss. And if, for example, if they got in trouble at school or at Taekwondo or at a neighbor's house for cussing, their ass was grass.
Yeah.
So we didn't care
or if they cussed at us.
Yeah, or if they cussed at us.
We were just realistic. We knew they were going to be cussing around their friends.
We just didn't care.
When they got older. We're not talking when
Until
they're
it was an issue.
Just when they got older and were exposed to cussing.
Oh, yeah, Addie was dropping the F-bomb at 3.
No.
Not kidding. I'm kidding. Someone's going to say that was real. I already know it. Sometimes I feel like Trump, like I can joke around, but yet then all of a sudden someone will write the program director, did you know he taught his 3-year-old to say the F-bomb to their preacher on Sundays? Yeah, I get it. All right, 303-713-8255. By the way, so I put up a poll, and I've done this 100 times. Should Mark and Tom quit cussing on breaks on YouTube? So when we go to breaks, if you listen to the show, if you go to youtube.com, search Troubleshooter Network, you can actually see us, see my beautiful wife, see Kevin's bald head, see Jeff, see myself. And here's the bottom line. You'll love this. You can hear us during the breaks, during the commercials. So I put that up, and almost 80% say no. But I've done this over how long we've been streaming? 5-10 years?
Yeah, for a long time.
I've put this up anytime someone raises it, and most of the time all I hear is, that's why we tune in. That's why we watch it. We love the conversations and everything that goes on behind the scenes. And it truly is. That's kind of how it goes. Now, I digress. Let's get back to helping people doing what we do best. Eduardo, what is going on with small claims court?
Trying to get a phone number from you guys. You guys suggested I should take appliance factor to small claims court, but I don't know where to call, who to call.
Well, you do small claims court yourself. Here's what we can do. Email help@troubleshooter.com and put small claims court in the subject, and I will send back the instructions for it. Also put who you're going to be suing. In other words, appliance factory, outlet, or whoever it is. And I will send you the pamphlets from the state. It's so easy, it's crazy, man. And then if you have procedural questions that aren't legal, like, okay, I've got all this filled out, now what? I can tell you. Like, I can tell you what county to go file it in, and then the court clerk will help you, but it's only $55. Is this about that washing machine? Oh, no, this was, yeah, it was, where the paint got all messed up in your house, right?
Yeah, I got cracks from the...
Listen to this, guys. Listen to how crazy this is. He buys a new washing machine or a open box washing machine from Appliance Factory. This is probably 2-3 weeks old. And I remember it because it's so crazy. So he's using it and it's making noise. Well, was it the washer or the dryer? What was it?
It's all in one. It's a combo.
It's an all-in-one combo. So they all have shocks on them. So when it's, it doesn't bump around everywhere. One of the shocks was broke, and he turned it on, he left, whatever. When he came back, the shock was so bad, it was hitting the wall and literally cracked the wall. So he called up, and eventually they're getting him a new unit because they realize it was defective. So he is going to get a new unit or a refund or whatever he wanted, but they refused to repair the wall. So I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on it? I think in small claims, I think he would actually win if he can somehow prove that if they admit the shock was bad, I think he could probably win. What do you guys?
Unless the warranty specifically, waivers consequential damages.
Yeah, it might, but I mean, my God, if it caught on fire and burned the house down, you'd go after him.
Yeah, the homeowners would, the insurance probably, yeah.
The insurance would subrogate for sure.
Sure.
Jeff, what do you think? Do you think that would, I don't even want to know if you think he would win in court. Do you think it's a valid claim and Appliance Factory should pay for it? Now, we're not talking like structural damage. We're talking, how much did Steve the painter say? $200?
300?
Yeah, that's a slam dunk. I mean,
You pay it.
You pay it. Just get it done. Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, how much press are you getting right now?
Say it again.
There's also foundation damage for $1,600.
No, there's not.
Well, I already paid for it, and you guys.
There was foundation damage due to this washing machine.
Yeah, it had a broken shot from the beginning, and it just.
I know it had a broken shot, but how does it? What kind of foundation do you have? Is it a straw house?
No, it's a wood. It's a.
No, that's not going to be structural. You mean it damaged the hardwood?
No, it damaged underneath.
Underneath is what? What's underneath the hardwood? What did it damage? Cement?
No, wood.
So what, like the subfloor?
It damaged the subfloor? Like,
no. Beyond the subfloor,
Send me, I want to see that invoice. Yeah, you can go after him for that. I find this impossible, though. But, Eduardo, do me a favor. Send me that $1,600 invoice. I want to see what the hell you paid for. Guys, do you find that feasible?
That's a reach.
I can understand it puts dents in your hardwood.
How much noise would that have been making?
Yeah, and how long? I mean, I want to see that invoice. Take a picture of it. Kelly, tell them where to send it. Tell them where to send it now. Now, Patty, what's your issue with KeyBank?
Yes, I had a bill sent automatically paid via their system called Bill Pay. Rent was sent November 17. My landlord did not get it. And I put a stop pay on that January 6th when we realized it.
Okay. Did you pay the landlord?
I get my money. Huh?
Did you pay the landlord?
To pay my rent to my landlord.
Petty.
They also sent checks in December and January, which my landlord got in cash. But the one sent November 17 for December's rent is lost.
Okay, hold on. Let me take this. Hold on, Patty. I got to put you on hold because I got to take this break. I'll pick you up right after the break and we'll figure it out. I'm not sure if she's saying that the landlord never received the money. It got lost.
Yeah,
well,
the bill
then
pay is like it creates a check
like
and the check gets mailed out.
Like it literally gets mailed out.
It gets mailed out, and then the landlord never got that check.
Yeah, well, okay. So I am assuming it was taken out of her account, but we're going to find that out. And Kenny, you hold tight. And then Linda, I promise we'll get to you and whoever's on 303 Martino. Remember, if you can't get through, help@troubleshooter.com. We always look at those emails. That's help@troubleshooter.com.
That's a headache when that happens.
What's that?
It is a nightmare.
It does. They
because
take
the money's
money
out of your account.
because they think they sent the check.
Yeah.
And it never.
So she still doesn't have
And my guess
the money,
is-
and the landlord still doesn't have.
And
it.
my guess is the
paid.
protocol, you got to give it 90 days. It's just a guess.
That's so old school. You would think it would be all. Someone look up KeyBank though. See if that's true now. Just make sure it's not ACH.
No, it's bill pay. That's different than ACH.
Well, that's just verify. I can't believe anybody mails out checks anymore. I remember Quicken.
Mark, we have
not
clients
QuickBooks.
that still do bill pay with us.
God, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I hand them a check every month.
You're crazy. Who's the one that always brings his barber a check? He doesn't use a credit card.
Dimitri.
Oh, Dimitri.
Oh, that I believe.
He'll write a check out for $24 and whatever, and he has it in his wallet the day of his.
See, I always give her cash. That way she decides whether or not she's claiming this.
I wonder if he wrote his stripper girlfriend. What was her name?
Summer Snow.
Summer Shady. Hey, let me tell you about a company that I really, really like. You ready for this? I'm going to try to do it as good as Larry. You know what's coming up, right? Gravina's. These guys have over 20 manufacturers of windows with over 50 lines they deal with. It could be for a fix and flip or a fancy house. Their sliding doors are beautiful, all different kinds. High security, very low priced, very medium priced, high priced, lavish doors. They got it all. Entry doors, the most beautiful things you've ever seen. Suzanne and I personally use Nick Ravina. In fact, we had a new sliding door put in the last 4 or 5 months. We absolutely love it. If you're looking for windows, doors, siding, you're crazy not to at least get a bid from them. You're going to love the crew. You're going to love the salespeople. No arm twisting. They come out. They talk turkey with you. You're going to love them. Go to gravinas.com. That's gravinas.com.
Okay, Mark, I know Chop is listening. Oh, my God. He said to me, he's in with Scott on Tuesdays, Deputy Chopper. And he's like, we need some snacks. Okay, fair. We need to buy some snacks for the deputies. So I texted him, what kind of snacks do you like? He says Skittles. We've never bought Skittles.
Skittles?
He says it's Skittles or anything Bo will not eat.
Oh, slam. Hey, but speaking of that, Chopper, I got an email from Brenda that you were not parking where you were supposed to be parking.
Coned.
And I'll leave it at that. You got to watch that, brother.
You got coned.
I think he was parking in the handicap. I don't know what it was.
So funny.
We used to have a sales rep that worked here.
Skittles.
And she always had a bad parking
Susan
pass.
Ryman.
Oh, yeah.
You remember with the NS?
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
I had one of our guys give her a ticket because her
One of our new
permit
deputies
was out.
was a handicap enforcer in town and gave her a ticket. I fired the deputy. I was like, I don't need you giving iHeart people.
No, she was trying to pull one over.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Susan. I was like, you're kidding me. Have you seen her walk?
Yeah.
She walks with a cane like this because she has MS. You can't give her a handicap ticket.
Yeah, she's faking.
Mark wants her to get more exercise.
It's good for her.
I was dying. Oh, I was so fired
She
up
was.
over
She
that.
fired.
I was pissed.
She fired a volunteer. Think about that. You know how pissed you have to be to fire a volunteer.
A volunteer.
A volunteer.
Throw some Skittles in with a bowl of M&Ms. Oh, that's funny.
So you were talking about rye earlier. What was this?
Oh, the
Jack Daniels.
the JD Rye.
Oh, yeah. So
do I have a picture of it? I'll send it to you if I do.
make sure it's the right one. It is.
But it's barrel proof, so don't add water to it.
It's 133 proof.
To 140.
Yeah, it's 130 to 140. It drinks like a 60. It is way smoother than regular Jack Daniels by far. And the proof, dude, it will sneak up on you. I didn't know it was that high when I first cracked a bottle with my neighbor. She's like, how old's Cindy? Probably
in her 70s.
70s. Her and I had 2 or 3 highballs thinking we're just drinking straight up, bourbon on the rocks.
Oh, here
I'll tell you, both of us were like, what the fuck? We got drunk. I had to drive her home next door.
It's the $75 one, right?
It's usually $81.
Okay, then this is
At total. That $75 one's like 85
single
proof.
barrel proof, single barrel rye.
Right on it, though. It's a green label, Jack Daniels. It's bourbon. You will see the 130 to 140 proof. And each bottle's a little different. Like I got 2 bottles at home right now. One's 133, one's 131.
Now, have you tried the turnbuckle? I like that one.
Not had it.
Turnbuckle's great. You can also get that at Total.
Turnbuckle. I'll try it. Is it a bourbon or whiskey?
Rye.
Rye. God, I never thought I'd like rye. It is so good, man.
Put it in your text.
It is probably the best bourbon I've ever had in my life.
I'm not
it drinks
sure,
so
Poodle,
smooth.
where Bo went. He probably to make a phone call. He can't make a phone
He's
call.
trying
He
to
has to have
solve-
a phone.
He's trying to solve
Now, do
something.
you like yours neat? Because I like an ice cube in mine.
I love Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Our new fridge makes
The big
crab
round ones?
ice.
The ball.
Nice. I'm so jealous.
It's cool. That is cool.
I even use it for water. I'll put crushed ice in and then top it off with a ball,
Yep.
and it lasts twice as long.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't water down your drink as fast.
Mark,
And bartenders
please.
love it because it takes all the room up in the glass, so it looks like you got a full pour.
Right.
You get a big cube in there, yeah.
YouTube says, Mark, please put down somewhere how you make ribs in an electric smoker. I've been trying with poor results. Anthony Duran, I'll try to take some notes when he
3, 2,
smokes
1.
it again.
Electric smoker, 225. Pat down the ribs, get rid of the membrane. Just put whatever rub you like on them. 225 for 3 hours. Pull them off, wrap them in foil with a bunch of butter under and over them, and
44 iHeart.
All right, 303-713-8255. 303 Martino. We're going to go right back to Patty. Patty's got a problem with KeyBank. So, Patty, you were doing a bill pay, and Suzanne was looking it up. Suzanne, the bill pay, they literally mail a check, right?
Yeah, that's right, Patty, right?
That's right.
God, I can't believe they still do that. I remember Quicken back in the day. But anyhow, so they pull the money out of your bank account, and then the bank itself, KeyBank, literally sends a check to your landlord for the amount. So I assume your money is missing, and the landlord never got your check. Was the check cashed?
Correct. The check was not cashed.
So why can't KeyBank just void that check? It's their check.
They put a stop payment on it, but I don't have my money yet.
Well, how long did they say? I would think 3 days.
They said 7 to 10 business days, and it's been 13. And now they say I have to file a formal dispute to get my money.
Well, wait, are you sure it wasn't cashed?
Correct. Yes, correct.
Okay, I want Deputy
wait
Dollar.
a second. Pardon me, Mark. I will say let's give it till Monday, Patty, and call us back, because we just had a banking holiday on Monday, which affects that. So that's 7 to 10 business days. It doesn't include weekends.
Yeah, but she said now they want an affidavit from her.
I would still wait till
They
Monday,
want me to
personally.
file a complaint, and it has been 13 business days, not counting the day I called on January 6th to put the stop pay on.
How much are we talking about?
$1,000.
For the life of me, I can't understand why KeyBank, if it's their check and they can see it's not been cashed, and people listening, listen, these bill pays are weird. They pull it out of your account, then KeyBank themselves sends a check, like a bank check, on behalf of Patty to whomever. So it's like it's their money, and they know it hasn't been cashed. It's not like anybody could cash this now. It's crazy to even think about what's going on here. What location was it? Did you drive down to the branch?
No, I have it set up to be sent out every month.
Yeah, I get all that. Since this happened, though, Patty, have you gone down to your branch and said, what the hell?
Yes.
And what do they say at the branch? They're the ones telling you it's going to be 7 to 10 days, which has already passed?
They said on Tuesday I should have the money this week.
And you haven't.
4 days ago.
Okay, let's go. But wait a minute. Then when did they tell you about the affidavit?
Today, when I called to say I still don't have my money, and they made me call their 800 number for online banking.
And where do they say to get the affidavit?
Well, they are filing a dispute. That will be another who knows how long until I get my money.
Who's filing a dispute?
The bank is.
Why is the bank filing a dispute? I don't understand.
They're filing a dispute on my behalf that I'm disputing that I don't have my money back yet.
My God. That is the craziest thing I ever heard.
It's time for a new
I think
page.
you're getting the runaround. Let's do this. Deputy Dollar. Yeah, hold on, Patty. Well, I'm going to have someone dig into
you.
Yeah, hold on. So, Kelly, get Patty's info. Get it over to Scott. Deputy Dollar, get on a 3-way call with her to the 800 number, and let's just figure out what the hell they need. In the interim, Patty, were you able to pay the rent? Did you have other funds? Is your landlord being cool?
My landlord is cool.
Okay.
But I'm scraping, trying to figure out how to get the money.
I understand.
I don't know how long it's going to be.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Deputy Scott, so make sure you answer the phone. It'll be from a number you probably don't know. But Deputy Scott's going to reach out to you hopefully today. I don't know exactly what he's got cooking right now. And you guys are going to do a 3-way call with KeyBank so he can figure out exactly what needs to be done. And then we'll move forward. We'll touch base with you Monday to see what's going on, maybe after your mail delivery. I don't know why they can't just go to the bank and put it in their account. If it's their check, which is my understanding with KeyBank Bill Pay, they can cancel it. Simple as that. Are they afraid some other merchant is going to take it? I don't know what they're afraid of. I have no idea. 303 Martino. Now, Kenny, what's going on with you? Kenny.
Hey, I was listening a couple weeks ago, and I just walked in the door and didn't have a chance to write. You guys were talking about what trucks had bad engines and bad transmissions. and I'm getting ready to buy a couple trucks, and I don't want to buy those.
All right, hold tight. Let me put you on hold. I got to take this break. And then, Linda, you hold tight, too. And Kyle's got a comment on that washing machine I'll take real quick. Kyle, really quick, what's your comment?
Well, I'm pretty sure he was talking about the eye joists that go underneath the floorboards.
Okay. And how would the vibrating damage them? What would you have to do to repair them?
Well, it's hard to damage those. They're made for support.
That's our whole point. A washing machine that's vibrating causes structural damage?
Well, I've delivered the eye joists. I work in construction, so I've delivered those to job sites. And if they hit a certain angle, if they hit just right and just hard enough, they can snap.
That's unbelievable. Well, he's going to send us that invoice that he has from those folks that repaired it, along with the damage or an estimate on the damage to the drywall, and we're going to help them take these guys to court. I'll be honest, if it's going to be less than $2,000, I bet they just pay it. I mean, that's a big waste of their time. They're going to have to hire an attorney, most likely, to go in and ask the judge, because if it's small claims, if they can actually bring an attorney. And everybody hold tight, and we'll get back to all kinds of things. Hold on.
Now, impact traffic.
An earlier crash northbound I-25 between Alameda and 6th Avenue that was blocking the right shoulder has been cleared out of the way. Traffic returning to normal there. The rest of the highway...
Three-way with them.
Okay. You had a three-way with Jeremy and Ralph?
And Richard and
it's like a four-way.
Yeah,
I was going to say, it doesn't know how to count.
Well, I had to make sure we get it done.
But he's only got one hand to do it on anyway. So.
I just orchestrated.
Which one's the hardest?
Dealing with Richard, the caller.
Richard's the hardest.
Yeah. But he's booked out till Tuesdays, but he's going to get out there late today.
But the other guy is coming.
Yeah,
Vestera Turnkey. You got to love these guys. You know what they do? They make you into a landlord. Barry Miller's going to find the right house for you to actually purchase and let it go up. And these guys are cracking me up. You got to stop it, Bo. So Vestera Turnkey, here's what I love about these guys. Seriously, if you want to be in the property business, you want to own property, make money on it as it goes up in value, Barry Miller is the guy that can find you the right place somewhere in the country. He has a knack for finding places that are up and coming. Maybe a government contract's coming to town or Microsoft or whatever. Houses are going to appreciate. He finds you the right property manager to manage the property while it's appreciating so you can cash flow and pay the mortgage on it. Then as it goes up, you sell it. And a lot of people end up buying multiple properties after that. We actually have listeners that make 40 to 50% annual returns with Barry. Check out the program. Call Barry up. VesteraTurnkey.com. VesteraTurnkey.com. Here's a company I've used and I absolutely love. Great Western Buildings. In fact, their website's greatwesternbuildings.com. They build steel buildings. All the manufacturing is done right here in Colorado. They own the facility. It's a beautiful, like 30-acre facility where they fabricate these beautiful buildings. I bought a 50 by 30 for our RV garage and all my other toys. You can get them insulated. You just name it, you can do it. They'll do everything from carports all the way up to like training facilities for an NFL team. Any size and everything in between. I swear you're going to love these guys. And they're right here in Colorado. They employ almost 200 people here in Colorado. If you need a steel building, you want the best price, you want that U.S. steel like they have. And on top of that, man, their people are great. They're honest people in an industry where there's not a lot of them. These are the guys. They're local Colorado people that run this and they ship all over the country. GreatWesternBuildings.com. Drop the show's name for a little discount, too. Already off their low prices. GreatWesternBuildings.com.
I don't know if you want to try to squeeze in a couple of house spots. I know we don't got much time left.
What do we got left
I have
there?
to make up
What do we got?
next week. A couple of Denver Region, Renew Home.
I'll do a Denver Region.
Yeah, do extra on that. Let's see here.
Put a little sugar on that one, Mark.
Speaking of sugar, you got to finish telling them how to.
What's the last step? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. So 225 just sitting there. Don't touch them. Don't open it. Unless it catches on fire. 2, you wrap them up in foil for 2 hours. Butter pats on the bottom, like 5 going across, butter pats on the top, and then you want to put some kind of like brown sugar, not a lot, but a decent amount of brown sugar on top of the butter on both sides of the rack. Then a little barbecue sauce if you want, and then wrap them up tight, and then cook them 2 more hours. Then you pull them out, unwrap them, and put them back in for an hour. Now, if you want them fall off the bone, keep them in 3 hours wrapped, then eat them instead of that last hour. That's the easiest way to make them. Kevin, what do you say?
Yeah, I like to put rum in the foil.
Rum in the foil?
Yeah.
Why rum?
Dark rum.
Wow.
Sugary rum.
It moistens and it doesn't evaporate as quick.
Doesn't evaporate. You get the sweetness and you get a little bit extra.
I've never done that. I'll try that.
Myers Dark.
Yeah, any one of those. Yeah.
We have some rum at the house.
Yeah, I never would have thought of that
it's high
because
sugar.
Plus it's not going to evaporate as fast.
Mm-hmm. I actually use pineapple juice.
Yep, there's all kinds of tricks.
I use pineapple juice. I use pineapple juice a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
apple
acid
cider
and
vinegar.
the sugar.
In my electric smoker, I used to, instead of water, and I'd put pineapple juice and orange juice.
You ever tried party ribs?
What are they?
Party ribs?
Cut them, cook them individual.
Really?
Cook them in a foil pan.
Take
Then you put them all in the foil pan.
I still do it in the smoker, but you instead of the whole
You just
rack,
cut them first.
Season them on all 4
They
sides.
cook quicker that way?
2 hours.
Oh, yeah, a lot faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can do it in about 2.5 hours.
Party ribs, because then you just put them in a bowl and put
Well,
them
that's
out.
just it. You accompany. You don't need to be cutting them up and this and that. Everybody just grabs what they want.
You pre-cut them.
Cut them. 2 hours worth of.
See, and I don't bother pulling off the membrane. I've never found it to make a difference.
I always get rid of it. I'm big on rub, though. I'll put a ton of rub, and you can rub that sugar right into that membrane or under it.
You rub it till it comes out, right there, Marc Mager?
No. It's 50-50. I don't know.
Jesus.
I got the habit of doing it, and I just never stopped.
Never found it to
I'm
make a
just getting
difference.
back.
Take you anywhere.
And it
just
only
getting
takes,
back at it.
honestly, once I got good at it, if they're decent ribs, man, it takes 5
It comes right
seconds.
off, yeah. No, if I got to fight it, it's that fight's staying on there.
Yeah, me too. No, it's very true. I'll keep it on as well.
I'll take it, like half of it comes off, and the other half, I just kind of score it and just leave it. You know?
Score it up.
Yep.
Put the plastic gauge on it.
This is a YouTube day.
It was busy.
Thumbs up, people. Give me the thumbs up if you didn't. I promise I'll continue to entertain. I'm like a demented
they
old
piss you
circus
off.
monkey.
Remember when you threatened to quit talking? Last week.
Well, he quit talking last week, cussing this week. What's next week? Yeah.
I'm turning over a new leaf.
He's going to hold his breath.
I'm going to hold my breath till I get thumbs up. People watching later, this is for you. If you're watching tonight or tomorrow, like most people, hit the damn thumbs up.
Yeah.
Merrifield First will discuss live in studio, plus Oscar nominations and snubs on the right side of Hollywood. Friday on Ryan Schuling Live.
All right, 303-713-8255. Really, don't forget, if you need a transmission or a transmission service, Jeff has, first of all, I want to say this about Jeff. I've known Jeff for years and years and years. Kimmer Transmission is going to be your best price out there, your best warranty. They'll rebuild it right there. On some of the CVTs and stuff, of course, you can't rebuild them. He'll order them for you, but you're going to love the warranty. You're going to love the price. And just don't go to the dealer. Don't go to these other places when it comes to transmissions. That's all Jeff does. I mean, he'll do other stuff if he's doing your transmission, but in general, that's what you are, is a drivetrain.
Drivetrain, yep. Transmission, transfer case, differential, clutch.
And he can work on all the heavy stuff out there. Well, he's not going to work on a semi, but up to like, what, a 350?
Yeah, I mean, we've pulled in dump trucks and stuff before, so we can handle up to about 25,000 pound capacity.
Yeah, and he's got builders that have been doing it for years and years and years. It's the real deal. I don't think I've ever had a complaint on him. I really don't. But right now, 50% off a transmission service. And if you haven't had one done, I'm telling you, you should have them done every 30, what do you think,
3
Jeff?
years or 36,000 miles.
3 years, 36,000, no matter what that manual says, if you're keeping that vehicle. So even if your manufacturer says, oh, you never have to do anything, you are crazy to use that same fluid for 50, 100,000 miles. You're asking for it to break.
No two ways about it.
No two ways. So 50% off. You go to transmissionsdenver.com or call up. You got to make an appointment. It's not a freaking quick lube. 303-693-1400. 303-693-1400. And if you think about it, you're getting master experience for less than what a Jiffy Lube or whatever would cost with the 50% off.
Most places will even touch them. Most of today's vehicles, they won't even touch them.
They'll do that flush thing that doesn't change
a lot
the
of them,
filter.
They won't even do that. If it's considered a sealed transmission, they
won't
ship
touch
it down the door.
And then Sheridan Auto Tech, I want to tell you real quick. And then, Kelly, please get these two lined up for tomorrow, or these three, whatever's left there. Sheridan Auto Tech. Uncle Kevin, man, I got to tell you something about Sheridan. They teamed up with Napa Auto Care. What I love about what they do, nationwide, if he does an alternator and there's a problem, you happen to be in California, you call a number, bam, you're going to get it fixed right there on the spot. Like 3, 4, 5,000 locations across the country. 3-year, 36,000 miles on everything you do.
On everything we do, and some parts are lifetime warranty.
In some are lifetime. You're not going to get a better deal. And it doesn't matter if you just are looking for that right guy to maintain the car, do the oil changes, do the cooling system flushes, check the brakes.
We answer questions all the
Anything.
time.
Yeah, anything. If you just want that good car, you want to form that relationship with someone that's good, someone that's going to take care of you, never rip you off. That's Kevin. He's a great guy. I've known Kevin. He's done work for me 10, 15 years now. Long time. So, SheridanAutotech.com. His is real simple, but he also he can swap out transmissions. You guys do a ton of engine swaps,
We do
don't you?
engine swaps, trannies, heavy to light.
Heavy to light.
The whole gamut.
You name it.
Electrical.
And
everything.
electrical's a big deal. You ever have some strange drain? What do they call it? A parasitic?
Parasitic drain.
A parasitic drain, something you can't figure out. He bought Lakewood Electric. These guys, some of those employees over at Sheridan Auto Tech, all they think is electric. They can track down the strangest thing that ever happens. They can figure it out. SheridanAutotech.com or call them at 303-455-7242. SheridanAutotech.com, TransmissionsDenver.com. Bo, real quick.
Richard's going to get his heater fixed tonight from Jerry at HVAC. He's going to make an exception, get out.
Oh, the old guy that lost his heat.
And
He called this hour. Deputy Bo, once again, you and Jerry coming through. Here's an older guy in a crawl space. We're going to get heat tonight for him. Look, a lot coming up Monday. Don't forget, help at Troubleshooter.com, 303 Martino.
Follow Tom Martino at Real Tom Martino and stay connected with all of us at 630 KHOW, KHOW.com, and on the iHeartRadio app. This is Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
Farmers and ranchers, when it's time to buy or sell ag equipment, think Purple Wave Auction. We're your go-to online marketplace for tractors, combines, sprayers, and more. With our no reserve policy, every item sells to the highest bidder. Experience the Purple Wave difference. Nationwide reach with a local touch. Purple Wave Auction. Whether you're expanding your operation or streamlining your fleet, we've got you covered. Visit purplewave.com today. Fuel your farm with Purple Wave Auction.
When you need home repairs, don't let it ruin your day. There's no need to worry, plumb line's on the way. From heating and cooling to plumbing to electrical problems, we'll fix it for you. Plumb Line, the name you can trust. Plumb Line, you can count on us. Service at home, service at heart. Plumb Line Services.
This is the story of Julie Guillot. She's a Leukemia and Lymphoma Society advocate and the mother of a child who battled blood cancer.
Zach was diagnosed with AML, a deadly leukemia, when he was only 5. He died at just 9 years old, really from the treatment that was meant to save him.
Today, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is pioneering breakthrough treatments for kids with cancer. Visit LLS.org and save a child's life.
KRFX HD2 Denver.
KHOW Denver. This is 630 KHOW, Denver's talk station and iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
ABC News
I'm Michelle Franzen. The FBI says they've taken former Canadian Olympic athlete and alleged drug trafficker Ryan Wedding into custody in Mexico after Mexican authorities say he turned himself in. He's now back on U.S. soil. ABC's Pierre Thomas has more.
The FBI began really amping up the pressure several months ago. There was a $15 million reward for his arrest. They started to seize large amounts of some of his resources, millions in dollars worth of motorcycles and vehicles. So according to the FBI, one of the most notorious drug lords out there now in custody.
He's due in court next week. A dangerous winter storm will impact the majority of the country starting today through next week. States in the South and Midwest bracing for the brunt of a wintry mix that could bring crippling ice. The Northeast expecting record snowfall. Protesters in Minneapolis braving 40 below zero. This is ABC News. A year after it was legally expected to be finalized, the TikTok deal now sealed to keep the app from being banned in the U.S.
TikTok finalizing a deal to continue operating in the U.S. China and the U.S. signed off on a joint venture with major investors like Oracle, ending a long battle over access to the app for millions of Americans. TikTok says the new American entity will operate under defined safeguards that protect national security. The deal is designed to comply with a 2024 law requiring TikTok to divest from its Chinese owner or be banned in the United States.
ABC's Hanabata. Anna Wintour, Tom Ford, Donatella Versace, and Anne Hathaway are among the mourners and celebrities in Rome that attended the funeral of fashion icon Valentino today. The funeral following a 2-day